yeah, we're in here. We're in here. We're in here. Yes! Oh, yeah! Mike. Mic check! Folks, it's Thursday. It's 1:10 p.m. Tommy's on drugs and we're live on the fucking west side. Are you guys ready to rock and roll? Get the fuck in here. We're doing it live. Yes. Folks, welcome to another episode of West Side Tyler Live, coming to you hot, fresh, and ready from Lexington, Kentucky. Home of the... Home of Joe Maloney's Pizza. Home of the UK Wildcats. Wildcat fever is getting out there. Are you getting wildcat scratch fever out there, folks? That's probably against the rules to say. Guys, we got a good show coming up for you today. First and foremost, Tommy's on drugs. Tommy's on drugs. Bugging out in the alley. Daddy's working, setting bugs. Tommy's on drugs. Tommy's on drugs. Zanny boys and gasoline. Pay him, man. He'll give a fuck. I hope you guys had a good time with that. That music video has dropped. I worked on it a lot. I worked on it a whole lot. Make sure you hype the video. Hype the video for Donald. I'm hyping for better Donald. Donald with hair. Donald that was never elected president. Just a sassy, closeted gay man with a golden toilet. Oh my gosh. My wife gave me my phone. Scared the shit out of me. What's going on over there? Folks, we got a good show coming up for you today. First off, some bad news. Chud the Builder survived being shot in Tennessee last night outside some fucking courthouse or another. We're going to get to that. We're going to be talking about Fridgegate for at least a few seconds for you Thomas Gunt fans. And more. But first and foremost, yes, the Tommy's on Drugs, a much awaited music video for my hit single, Tommy's on Drugs, is now available on my YouTube channel. Pretty much that's it. I have not put the single up yet. I guess I might. I don't know. I have other shit to do. Okay? Other things to do, but I probably should put up that single. For reasons. But yeah, go ahead, check that out. Make sure you hype the video. I don't know if you guys know this, but you have hype points. There's such a thing as a hype point for, especially for channels like mine, which are under 100K subs. It's free. You just fiddle around in the menu that's underneath a YouTube video and you search for something called hype and you can hype the video and it puts it deeper into the algorithm. So make sure you spend your weekly hype points on my new music video, Tommy's on Drugs, especially if you like that. Yeah, that's it. Also, make sure if you're subscribed, you click the bell and all that sort of shit. I don't know. Notifications haven't been going out to people, so get fucked, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. The most recent VOD is not up on the VOD channel because I was doing other stuff this week, including being tired and being a shut-in. I think I might have played a little too much Deadlock. Remember last week? Was it even remember Monday? No, it had to have been last week. Remember last week when I said Deadlock was terrible and almost unplayable? I was wrong. I might play some Deadlock. I might play some Deadlock on stream at the end of the stream today. God, there's body cam footage. Wonderful. But yeah. That's all good stuff. What's going on? Updates. I went through the Cruelty Squad script again, and it's ready to be turned from tippity tap type script into shooting script. So that's what's next on the docket for that. If you like my content and you want to see stuff early, all of the people who are on my Patreon have had access to the Tommy's on Drugs music video since Tuesday when I finished it. Very cool. The Cruelty Squad video that's coming up in a few weeks should also have, it's going to have its own song. I am a CEO, bitch. You guys want to hear a little bit of lyrics? You guys want to hear a teaser? You want to hear a teaser because you were here? You guys want to hear a little teaser because you were here? Oh no, it's on Google Docs. Drive. Google Drive. Google Drive is driving to the Googles. A Googleplex of driving. What the fuck? Recent. Who the fuck goes to the store? What? I'm going to have fun. This is, by the way, I guess I haven't talked to you guys about this yet. I was talking to my wife about it, and I was like, I think YouTube's stupid. I do. Do you know who I hate? And this is going to sound crazy, especially considering some of the people that I've like, I don't know, that other people think I've thrown my hat into the ring with. Do you know who I fucking hate on YouTube? Bo Burnham. I fucking hate Bo Burnham. I really do. I can't get over it. There's some, you know what it is? I talked about this on stage before. Bo Burnham knows how to make one song, right? He does a fucking 3-4 chord song, and it's that same shit. Every fucking guy that's known one cocksucker who took a year of fucking piano lessons and then got into musical theater, you know this guy. They're the worst piano players on earth. They fucking suck at playing piano. That's not good at Mark Rebier plays piano. I've never seen Bo Burnham play a fucking piano. That fucking blink, 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 blink. That is it's literally the same thing as if I just did this for every fucking song. Fucking hate it. Oh god, I fucking hate it. Oh, I fucking hate Bo Burnham. Oh god, I gotta fucking calm my heart. Hold on, I need to turn this light down. It's too bright. There we go. That's a little bit more. Oh Jesus, that's way more reasonable. I fucking hate Bo Burnham. Tell him I don't give a shit. He's got $1 million. You can wipe his fucking tears with it. This motherfucker. God damn it. His music is terrible. His stage presence is awful. I hate his comedy, but it's fine. Because Bo Burnham represents possibly one of the most talented people that's ever been on YouTube. Also, which is also frustrating. YouTube's dog shit content. It is. I started doing YouTube streaming because I saw intellectual powerhouses and men of upstanding moral fiber and impassable skills such as Xander Hall and Vosh make money doing content like this. And I said, I have free time. I can do that too. And guess what? I can. It's fucking easy. If you're like, wow, it seems like there's a lot of untalented hack fuck morons on this platform just doing anything that comes to their fucking mind and buying houses off it, you are correct. And I hate the platform for it. And for some reason, I hate Bo Burnham. You know what it is? White woman's Instagram. And that fucking inside. A white woman's Instagram. Every single one of his songs sounds like a fucking parody song. From like it would just sing it the way that fucking South Park would sing it, okay? I'm just kidding. It's a little forced. I don't know. There's just something about him I just don't like. And I think he's the closest thing skill-wise I have to like a peer. But I'm way smaller. And I think it's just jealousy or hate. I don't know. It's whatever whatever a tiger feels that lets it kill the gazelle, that's what I feel. It just doesn't have an equivalent. It doesn't have an equivalent. It's not just hunger. It's just a need to see the prancing, skinny fuck gazelle walking around the savannah like it just gets to eat grass whenever the fuck it wants. It's just standing in the sun. The way the tiger feels about that fucking gazelle, I feel about Bo Burnham. And I just want to fucking sprint across the Serengeti. I don't even think tigers are in the Serengeti, a lion then. And just maul him. Not even a fucking punk ass male tiger. I feel like a lady tiger. A lady lion. Me and 3 other bad bitches sharing the same piece of shit cuck dude. Where is this going? No, I'm just kidding. But like, God, it drives me fucking nuts. And I think the other thing is like, I just want people to put more effort into stuff. Meat Canyon's doing great. I like Meat Canyon's content. I don't watch any of it. I like the way it's expressed. I just don't give a shit what he has to say. He is definitely friends with Wendigoon. He makes friends with Wendigoon content. You know what I mean? And that's fine. That's fine. And I just need to fucking hit harder. I need to hit so fucking hard. So I was talking to my wife about this, and I was like, I think, aside from the occasional live streams and shit, which I'm just going to have fun with, that's just me yapping. I need to do this because I work alone all day in a room, separated from people with headphones on, listening to the same songs from 15, 20 years ago, while I leak madness onto fucking word processors through my eyeballs. It's just, I have to have conversations, and I can't abide the other side having any control over when I hear them. So this is perfect. Our relationship, me and you chat, is great. I talk, you listen, and occasionally you just give me money. It's fucking awesome. Perfect relationship. Very low stakes for me. But like, I just want to go in. I want to go in on these things. And I think I need to blow the rest of the fucking magazine out and put that shit down range for stuff that I have. And then I just want to get increasingly fucking weird. I want to make some videos that are just like shocking. But real like, yo, what just happened on YouTube.com shit. Like I want to put movies on YouTube, and YouTube doesn't know I put them there. And then people are like, what the fuck is this? Like, I need people like, oh fuck, I accidentally didn't realize I was watching some Tyler Bell shit. What the fuck is going on? Tyler, can you make radio content? Yeah. Duh. Easily. You out of your mind? But like, doing shit that other people do that's cakewalk to me is pointless. Because it's like the actual effort of doing it, whatever, it's probably everything that they can put into something to get it done, but I don't care. And the next part to get like successful is to just do like, you know, blowjob artistry on a bigger creator and get involved in that whole thing, which I'm just not going to do. It simply isn't worth it for me. You know, I don't give a fuck about it at all. So like, you're going to see some increasingly psychotic shit from this channel. Like, I really want the vibe of anything that you watch that's a permanent video on here to be way more like what you just saw in the fucking Tommy's on Drug music video than anything else. I think I'm gonna be moving away from like the strictly journalistic type stuff too. As much as you guys like it, as much as it's probably good to make, other people should be making that. I know what I'm really, really good at, and that shit is not me flexing. It's not like, it's not remotely close to a flex of my skill or my abilities of what I can do. And there's no reason to not do that. Like I just keep artistically trying to find excuses to put off going hard in the fucking paint on stuff. And there's no reason not to. You know what I mean? It's like, Tyler, what do you want to do? And I was like, I was going to make like this little short piece on white rappers. Okay, why were you going to do that? Because I think that the white rappers with face tattoos is blackface. Very obvious that it is. Post Malone is doing blackface. He's half-dicking methadone blackface. That's what it is. You can't get away from it. White people don't wear grills except for Paul Wall, the Iceman. And Paul Wall is the least white person in the history of mankind. And that's not like a negative or a positive thing. It's just he's from Houston, Texas. He's down beyond down. He's that guy. You know what I mean? Paul Wall's the fucking Iceman. You know? He's that. Post Malone is a white person with fronts in, which is different. He's a white guy getting black guy fucking, or not black guy, but he's a white guy getting black paint put on his face while rapping. It's just permanent. No, it's not. I can't take it. I can't take it off. Except for, you know, with a laser with all this $1 million. Okay, White Iverson is your first major single. Is it good? No, it sucks. White Iverson sucks. Who the fuck likes that song? Who the fuck likes White Iverson? Nobody. Jelly Roll is a guy in blackface. Or at best, crackface. I know you weren't on that shit that much. Goddamn. It's trying to get as much black shit on your face and black aesthetics on your body as a white person who's not from there. I have cousins that they would be fine. I'll just tell you that. They are white people that were raised in and around and among black folk, married to black people. They have black kids. They're like an incident. It's like, how are you white? Is what people say to them from every category of ethnic persuasion, right? Like, you are a white person. How is this possible? Are you not light-skinned in it? Type shit. I'm white. I'm fucking white as fuck. All right? I just try to be cool with people because motherfuckers go through it in this goddamn country. But like these guys, Jelly Roll, him, fucking, who's that? I don't know, Vlad. Is it Vlad TV is the one that's got the fuck? He's got everything but the front of his face blacked out. They just keep... You're not tricking me. I don't know if y'all are tricking yourself. I'm not being deceived. I know what the fuck I'm looking at. You're putting on fronts. Y'all starting to, you start talking like you fucking listen to a bunch of BET. I can't even do that fucking black accent that white folks do. I can't do it the right way because it feels so fucking offensive. I got like a fucking brain block in my head because it hits too cringe. It's too fucking cringe. I just always end up sounding country. You put on that fucking black scent. Where is he from? Huntington Beach, California. Whatever the capital is of Delaware. You know? Where are you from, man? Oh, I'm from Bangor, Maine. Okay, what the fuck? And then like the fucking rap is not rap, but they get like credit. Jack Harlow fucking... I'm over it. I'm so pissed at Jack Harlow. That shit was cringe. You can't be that fucking cringe and ever get there's no fucking excuse for it. Oh my god. Like black Harlow. It's so hard not to say that. Him sitting in fucking dude. I was like, there's no way that he was like that crazy. Because what Jack Harlow Jack Harlow's got a lot of clout in Louisville where I was living. There's a big ass poster of him. If I do a video with Jack Harlow in it again, I'll go and film in front of the poster if it's still up. I don't mean giant in a way that you might be expecting. It is the side of a building. Not it's on the side of a building. It is the whole almost entire side of a like 7-story furniture warehouse. It's fucking huge. Jack's Louisville. Right outside of Smoketown on the way to White Peopleville. Jack's Louisville is a sign on the corner of what the fuck is that right there? It goes down to Miracle Mile. I can't remember, but it's the corner of. God, is that Main Street? Oh, I can't remember off the top of my head. It's on the corner of it's on the thing. Where that literal corner is going this way is fucking Smoketown, which is like just getting fucking gentrified, right? If you go this way as you're looking at the sign, crackheads. If you're like, I've never seen a crackhead before, and you're looking at the Jack Harlow sign, you just merely need to turn around, sir or ma'am. You will find one. You will find a crackhead. They will be scuttling. It's that area, the bridge, the little aqueduct area, all that's right there. you will see some scuttling crackheads, okay? All colors, all shapes, all sizes, scuttling crackheads. All the way straight to downtown. You follow where that sign is, you walk forward from there, you get into fucking Bardstown Road area and the rich part of Bardstown Road. Literally following that road straight leads you into the Cherokee Park neighborhood, which has $2.5 million mansions. And those are the cheaper houses. You can get a condo there for $750,000 for 2 rooms. It is where Mitch McConnell's fucking house is in Louisville. If that's Jack Harlow's, welcome to Jack's Louisville. It's on the other side of the sign going that way. Going this way, you actually do get to see someone else's Louisville. There's not an official poster put up, but people stuck up Breonna's Louisville, and there's stickers that are wiped off and scratched off the side of public thing. Breonna Taylor, who was fucking murdered by LMPD officers in her house. Breonna's Louisville is that way. Quite literally, Breonna's Louisville is that way. And keep fucking going until you're on the other side of 9th Street. That's fucking Breonna Taylor's Louisville. All the sign, little stickers, city workers come scrub that off. Fucking, what's his name? Craig Goblin Face, the fucking mayor. He's fucking, hey, get off here. He smiles. He smiles like people smiled when, like, if Yonan Vasquez, the guy that made Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, and for you losers, Invader Zim, if he was to draw someone that just got fucking plastic surgery, that's what fucking the mayor of Louisville's natural smiling face looks like. He's goblin coated. Absolutely fucking creepy smile on that guy. That's Breonna's Louisville going that way. Jack Harlow was in a fucking, what do you call that? Forced interview with 2 black guys, 2 larger than him black dudes. I don't know why that matters, but for me, it feels like it matters because he's on one side of the table and they're not. I'm a big dude too, so I'm like, man, give them some space, little guy. I know you're the star, but like, don't be fucking putting 250 pounds in one of them fucking squeaky ass chairs. And he's just saying the most fucking cringe shit. Man, I couldn't never see myself with the white girl. Oh yeah. I couldn't never see myself with a white girl. Jack Harlow, what are you saying? What are you saying? Don't say it like that, bro. That's not, you can't, you might as well just like, I have a little bit of the jungle fever. Something must have bit me when I went through the Bronx in New York City because I think I might have contracted a little bit of the jungle fever. The fuck is that? So goofy. He's like, yeah, you really slowed it up on his new album's called Monica, which is hot. I don't know who Monica is, but I know it's not Jack Harlow. He got as close as he could. That's a red light, green light champion right there. Naming a white rapper, naming the title of his fucking his album Monica. Me personally, I like that one. I like the name of that. I can't even do a Bill Clinton impression anymore. Dude, it's crazy. And then they're like, yeah, it seems like you worked on this a little bit. He's like, yeah, man, I can say, I'm blacker on this one. Like, ah! I fucking defended him because I lived in Louisville. I've seen him play there. I've been to all the spots. God damn, he shot me in the fucking liver on that interview. I was listening to it. While I was cooking breakfast. I started almost crying in my fucking omelet. Like, ooh, God, oh no. Why is he saying these things? And the thing is like, he's still, like, culturally observably, like, white as fuck. Do you know what I mean? Like, like when James Bond, like, wins, he's like, James Bond has a 15-minute, like, fight scene, and he's all roughed up, and then he, like, walks into a fucking public restroom and washes his face, and then like hurries and grabs just some coat off the rack and restyles himself as though he was just like getting a real quick wardrobe change. And they're like, "Oh, Mr. Bond, you seem slightly out of breath." "Oh, I had to take the stairs." "That's a different coat. You noticed. Thank you. Martini, shaken, notched it." And he like reintegrates, right? Like all of like Jack Harlow's like black affectation is like he could just take it off real quick if he needed to walk into like a country, like, "Oh, Jack, someone needs to get into this country club right now and get a defibrillator to save this poor ribs merchant who's fallen by the wayside outside of his food truck. He can't go inside, and neither can his family. Can you, Jack Harlow?" And Jack's like, "Oh yeah, man, don't worry." And he just takes off his stupid hat that no one else would wear anyway, and he just walks inside and back out. He goes up to the door. "Oh, excuse me, can I come inside real quick?" "Oh my God, it's Mr. Harlow." "Yeah, of course. It's good to see you back. It is black tie past the foyer." "Oh, don't worry, I'm just grabbing the defibrillator. I'll be back." Fucking leaves. But like, all this is to say, it's crazy. It's nuts out there right now. And I was looking into it, and I don't know if you guys know this, but like, if you ever feel like the black culture you get sold and like talked about on TV is not actual black culture, whether you're white or not, it's true. You're right. You're correct. Complex Magazine is not a black publication. It's like the most important like rap music, like hip hop cultural thing. Complex. It has black voices, but it's a black-faced publication. It was started by a white guy in a Harvard bedroom in the 90s. And if you track the development of Complex Magazine and then like the downfall of rap into like Diddyism, it's like a 1-for-1 thing. Like I was just looking at it when it's kind of like looking into all these people. Like, why do we have why do we have thing? Why does Tupac die and Puff Daddy never gets fucked with? Why do people keep working with Puff Daddy even though he's a piece of shit? Why does like, how does black culture get commodified in a way where it feels like black people are saying they want it, but then if you talk to any black person that's not Jay-Z or Puff Daddy, they're all like, "No, I really wish it was kind of the way it used to be because this shit sucks now, and I hate everyone from like this era." How does that happen? And then when you look real quick, you're like, "Oh, because the person that was like rating, reviewing, and selling this shit to white culture and basically like using greed to like replace the like moral conviction and like cultural relativism of the craft is just a white guy." A white guy fucking just rewrote the history of black culture and paid handsomely, for doing it. It's fucking nuts. Diddyism is a wild term that I need to use more. It is, dude. There is a book. Or it was a book. History of Hip Hop. I think we sold this, or I saw it at a bookstore at some point, and it was to like 2010, 2013. And it's like the cultural evolution of different types of black music that eventually become what you consider the rap, the hard, conscious, in your face, revolutionary style rap music of the early 90s that just disappears in the late 90s. That, like, I watched it, and it's been a thing that's stuck in my mind for years afterwards. Like, I still think about it because it's like, yeah, this is this era, that era, da-da-da-da. And you have fucking a hip hop, a hippie to the hip hop, and you don't stop the rock to the bang bang boogie. Said I'm jump the boogie to the bang to the boogie to beat. Now what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat. You got that shit, and like the original rappers are like kind of corny, but they're also like, it's freestyle shit. It is what it is. That's it, like, mixed up with dance hall stuff and remixing and sampling and all that sort of nonsense. And there's still like white people mixed in with that. There just is, because it's fucking America, It's not like whatever, The Alchemist shows up at some point, but it's not like this whole deal. And then you kind of get through, and then you have the LA rap scene kind of pops off, yada yada yada, and then everything changes because you have like Tupac, boom, pop pop pop, Tupac gets shot, and then like Biggie dies and all that goes, that's done. And then all of a sudden it just becomes this like void era. And then all of a sudden it's just like, yeah, the bling era of rap. And then it's just horrible shit. It's like the quality just gets peeled off the fucking top. And you start having these like, you get your first white rapper almost immediately afterwards. And it's not like it's Eminem's fault, but it's like, hey, the most important voice in hip hop is a guy talking about respecting women, especially respecting black women. He's talking about how women should have the right to have an abortion if they need to, how the differences between white and black people are really skin deep, and, you know, black people and white people are both being affected by the drug epidemic. Cops are on all of our shit. And, you know, the other guy, even Biggie's like, you know, I like money and stuff, but, you know, people come fuck with me a little bit. The drug game's real. We have all that kind of stuff. And then it's like, okay, who's our next big guy? It's like, what if I give you a white guy? He sings about, it's kind of funny, sings about violence and drugs and killing his mom. He's hyper fixated. He hates women. How many songs from this Marshall Mathers are about violence against women? You almost can't remember a song that doesn't have a woman meeting a terrible end for the first 5 albums. Don't worry, guys get theirs too. But that's more of a evening it out, because it does feel like, mama, I'm going to fucking kill you. I hate my mom. I hate my druggy ex-wife. Fuck you too, bitch. Call the cops. Does that mean that Eminem's bad? No. But like, the quality side of rap gets dominated by like Eminem, and like the part of rap that was like fun party shit from the 90s and stuff gets turned into this like performative ignorant shit. And this isn't like all rappers and stuff, but you could see it. I saw it in the chart in this book, where it's like, it goes from like conscious rap, you know, like and all these like people that are making this crazy shit, and they're like, the most important rapper of this era is 50 Cent. And you know, that's never a good thing to hear. I love 50 Cent. 50 Cent should never be the most important person in anything. He can't be trusted with that responsibility. He can't be. He can only be the most important person in a game of dozens. That works. Okay, yeah. He's reading motherfuckers. Okay, fine. But it's like, yeah, this is the bling era. And you could really just see like the quality go down, because before that, like, it was like this tongue-in-cheek stuff. But then like you start seeing like, how is rap portrayed in white media from like 2003 to like 2015? Like, seriously, really, until like Tyler the Creator unironically retook the space with Loiter Squad, which is a whole other kind of conversation that I don't know. But basically it's like, yeah, white people are corny, but deservedly successful and intelligent. They're just not in tune with their wild and ignorant roots. They don't know how to have a good time. And so like, you don't realize how crazy it is. Wu-Tang Clan is one of the most successful rap outfits in the history of mankind. They have some of the most talented producers, wordsmiths ever. Like, Method Man is unironically one of the most talented people of all fucking time. But then, like, what do you know Wu-Tang Clan for? And it's the fucking Dave Chappelle skit where it's like, diversify your bonds, right? The punchline is that these guys should be not smart enough to know to diversify their bonds. Now, for like the Dave Chappelle audience coming into it, they're like, no, yeah, they can have a good time, and they also know how to take care of their money. But for like the white people on the outside, it's like, oh, look, yes, the joke is these black folk actually do understand financial literacy. And like, if you think about how often that joke is repeated in the 2000s, like if you start racking your mind where it's like, oh, hey, what's up, man? And like the joke is the black person speaks normally and then like talks about like diversifying their bonds to some degree. Yes, I think that his stock options are great, whatever. Like the black person pretends to be financially literate is the joke. And that's what was like sold from that, like the complex. Like I'm putting it together now, looking back. It probably somebody else is fucking on this. Don't like, this is me discovering I'm in the fucking cereal aisle reading the back of cereal boxes. Somebody else has already put that shit together. You know, I'm picking up the pieces. But like, it's nuts. And so you go from like this era where it's like, yeah, tongue in cheek, yeah, fuck you white people, Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what a fucking how to spell George Washington's name. Yeah. To like, we're gonna find people like what 50 Cent hates Ja Rule, right? Ja Rule, because Ja Rule's like an act. He's what people aspire to when it's like what the whiteness is. He comes from like a Jehovah's Witness family, middle class. He's got to put on blackface as a black guy to sell records as a rapper. And it's like, oh, it's not blackface. He's just pretending to be what? A gangster. Putting on fucking, gangland color bandanas and shit. Surrounding yourself with killers and all this sort of nonsense. It's the same shit, but in a different way. And it's like, why is that? And it's because they fucking rip the soul, these fucking music people. I don't blame anyone that's black in the industry for doing anything that they had to do to get money. Because never, ever. Because the market got manipulated by these white motherfuckers from Harvard who were just like, oh, I want to sell a product to white people and I can score and I can promote and I can push. And what do you score? What do you promote? What do you push? I want ignorant. I want hypersexual. I want gangland. I want affiliates. I want people wearing suits and big diamonds and talking about killing people and fucking people. And so like you get to like conflicted acts like Outkast. There's even like, yeah, you don't want to fucking hear me, you just want to dance. You know what I mean? Which isn't necessarily like a comment on the entire sphere, but it is a comment on the audience. Because really that goes to anything else, in that era. Outkast is really popping off when I'm in high school, 2004 to 2006. I guess probably they're more like 2002 to 2006. Huge fucking presence and stuff. But it's like, what do you want? What do people want? Like, we want this fucking sweaty, trashy, fucking Puff Daddy. We want this Diddyism. We want these Diddyist fucking rap vibes where it's, take the ignorance in a guy and fucking maximize it. Take the fucking danger in a guy and maximize it so that we can sell the idea of this like color revolution idea to these fucking white kids via Complex and BET and MTV and all these other stations that are like hype selling this shit. And it's like nuts. It's crazy. And like I was saying, you can hate Tyler, the Creator, for a lot of reasons, and you should. Go for it. I don't care. But I will say this. Tyler, the Creator, I think fucking pushed that and broke it by doing like Loiter Squad and fucking Camp Flog Gnaw and all that shit. Basically invading edgy white boy spaces as the black kid they wanted to be. Like, and then just doing it. So it was no longer a like idea like, yeah, man, I like to skateboard and stuff, but if I could just say the N-word, like if I could just do this, I could do that. But then like he just went in and they did Loiter Squad, which is just the show that a edgy white kid would try to make if he could get away with faking being black. They just did that. And it's just like the mix of like the fucking late 2000s skate culture and all that sort of shit with like, all hyper edgy humor. And then he just went off and fucked off. Like in there, done. It breaks the spell. It's like, okay, well, we have that answered now. You got to fucking move on. And even him and all the rest of those guys are just like, yeah, that shit was stupid. We were fucking kids. So it's like done now. No one can, you don't have to fucking think about it. And I think what happened in that period is that we had the mumble rap era show up for a bit. And the mumble rap wasn't necessarily bad. I don't care about people mumbling rap. It's just a way to fucking do it. But the mumble rap era provided a stepping stone for the like Zanny raps, right? Lil Xan, other fucking like drug addict, clearly roped out fucking white kids and stuff to as always, fucking, steal the aesthetic of black folks and then use their proximity to fucking white culture to sell it a little bit more easily. And that was a real turning point, because I think they got blamed for it more than the black community did. The black community continues, as always, to just do shit because they keep getting fucked with. They keep making new stuff. You gotta move on. All right, like, yeah, I want to fucking eat. I live in a shitty neighborhood. I got a few fucking options. If one of them's being a rapper, I gotta be fucking on it. I gotta be fucking better than everybody else. You know what I mean? I gotta be the shit. And so you have a lot of these like new lower or younger rap acts that are kind of like modeled after like Tyler the Creator's area, you know, kind of like Earl Sweatshirt, really like spoken word, and they have a lot of references that go all the way back, but like modeled after, okay, I see where your audience is, I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna do what you're doing better because I studied better than you, and I'm gonna fucking try to get in there. I think like people like JID's fucking awesome. Everybody should listen to that guy more often. Me and my two buddies, we like Ed and Eddie. That's Jack. That's Casey. That's Jesse and Kelly. Dude, I'm ready. You ready? Ready. I'm ready. You ready? Dude, that song is so fun good. I can't say it's me and there's a fucking Tyler can't say that word in there, but it's a great song. And it's starting to get where like like rap is going into its prog rock era, right? No one gives a fuck about a gangster anymore. There's still gangster rap. To do gangster rap now, you have to be Pooh Shiesty, who's a fucking literal gangster. Pooh Shiesty's First Day Out is awesome because he went and did First Day Out and then fucking went back to jail for trying to rob Gucci Mane. That's fucking insane. Like that's okay, yeah, he's actually a gangster. Like authenticity in talent or like skill is like maximalized. You can't do hair metal style rap anymore. And I think it's fucking isolated white people out of the fucking box. Because if you remember like the early 2010s, I'm talking about Bo Burnham and shit. In the Bo Burnham world was like the YouTube music world, which is kind of gone now. But there was like Mr. B, the gentleman rhymer, just like a chap. You know, you had Chap Hop. The correspondents were in that a little bit, but they weren't really like too much about that. And you had him and a few other people. What the fuck is his name? He raps like this. I had a stoop sale, which is like a garage sale, but I live in New York, so it's on my stoop. You form the head. Okay, hold on. Let me just fucking give this guy a shout out because it's ancient. This is the whitest of white people rapping. You form the head. MC Front-A-Lot. I'll form the head. Okay. The other one I was done with Stoop Sale, which are like listenable, right? The other things are covers and shit, but it's like that's kind of like corny stuff. And then you had like these new era of white people showing up, like your Post Malones and stuff, into the mid 2010s, and I don't think they knew what to fucking do with it. There's nothing they could steal anymore because it started to be like, okay, you either be the authenticity, like streets authenticities, you have to be a fucking Zanny head. You got to be on fucking benzos like right now, or you have to be hyper skilled, like really, 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 really talented, and like a lot of them just don't have it. It's just hard to be a word. So not everybody's gonna show up and be fucking Mos Def and spit Mos Def and spit out mathematics and shit. It's fucking hard. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of these guys don't know where the fuck to go, but people want this idea of like black people that are just actually white people, right? And now that black folks are like more integrated because it just keeps happening and keeps happening and keeps happening. Like we don't even have the same sort of black people, white people split in like politics and finance and shit that we used to. Because like one of the most racist people in America right now is Candace Owens. Like black excellence on display. Like black women fucking keep winning. You know, one of the most racist human beings on earth. One of the most successfully racist human beings on earth is a black woman. And, you know, so like this, you know, I'm a white guy, but I'm kind of like a bridge to black culture doesn't exist. Because like, you know, white people grew up with all the inundated generations of like black culture, you know, influence on them. It's not like, you know, my grandparents grew up with like Beaver Cleaver and shit. Like I Love Lucy reruns, and like you'd see like one black guy ever. you have Chappelle's show, and you have even, Martin, and fucking, the George Lopez show, and all the other variants and stuff. And it just gets people normalized to this for decades. So it's like, yeah, I know about black folks, and I know about rap music. It's been on the radio for 40 fucking years. I don't need a white guy to hold my hand into it. And so, like, now the last thing that you have is really this audience of people that are like, I want rap music aesthetics and rap music and no black people. How do I get that? And it's like Jelly Roll, Post Malone, you know what I mean? And it's just basically, how do you get it? It's like, okay, so I'm gonna have a white guy that just speaks ignorantly, but he's from like the suburbs. He just talks dumb as fuck. He puts it on and he'll get like facial tattoos and grills, and he'll just be drunk and shit all day, right? And it's like, yeah. What kind of music does he sing? Oh, he's a rapper, of course. Like, yeah, that's everything I always wanted from a rapper. Yeah, is it? To me, it's just like, yeah, this is the new blackface. I've gone over this like 6 times. The way I want to portray this is not just sitting down and talking about it, which I can just always do. I wanted to make like a fucking rap opera. It just be the stupidest thing ever. And just kind of like own it. Do you know what I mean? Because it's still just me talking about it. Like, who the fuck am I? I'll be as corny as them, because I know that's going to be the response from their people. Like, yeah, well, you can't ever make that kind of music. You couldn't be Post Malone. Like, I think I could. Calm down. I just don't have the fucking... Wait, what did Post Malone's parents do? Where was Post Malone born? Syracuse, New York. He was raised in the Dallas-Fort Worth suburb after his father became the manager of concessions for the Dallas Cowboys. Okay. Oh, my God. He's the new McDonald to Tom's old McDonald. Yeah. And Post Malone's kind of past the point. He's just a good, like, reference point to make in the middle of it. Americans in the middle of the 20th century struggled to understand British people. I don't know, it was a struggle, just didn't care to. Rap opera like Trapped in a Closet? Yes. Tom McDonald felt like a fever dream when I first heard about him. Yes. And there's a bunch of these guys. And if you look deep into it, it's crazy. And some of them are legitimately talented. And some of them are like Paul Wall. Like, it's not just like, okay, you're white, you don't get to rap now. But there is a type of white rapper that is just like, they're just doing blackface. And it's like a new version of it, because like old blackface is corny. It's old. We got to update stuff. And the one thing that people updated successfully is goddamn one of the most racist things that's ever existed on earth. Absolutely fucking nuts. But yeah, this is all to say, I want to go harder with my content. I want to make some crazy shit. I don't think I'm necessarily going to make that one. I am definitely making the fucking Medea horror movie. That's going to be fucking fun. Where's your video game? I didn't make it because I ran out of time. Thoughts on Vince Staples? Vince Staples is a good question to ask my thoughts on. Vinny State. Stupid thick to city plate. Head watch. That's as hot as Diddy plates. Bendy plates. I can't remember how the fuck he says that. Vincent Staples is too fucking old to be rapping about shit Vinny State raps about. I don't know. Maybe I have a Vincent Staples Pandora station. I listen to a lot of Vincent Staples. Especially after North, which I think is like one of his last really good songs. I listen to Big Fish. I listen to all that shit. I first heard Vincent Staples on fucking Doris, way back in the fucking day. And that feature's great. But like, the thing is like, even like 10-ish years ago, it's like, I don't know how long you can keep rapping about being a street kid, because eventually you're going to have to grow up or get promoted. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't keep talking about, kind of like fighting in these streets and you're like, you know, I'm hustling type shit. It's like, you need a promotion, man. You sound like you're bad. At this point, you're bad at it. You got to pick a lane. You got to either go rap or you got to start getting better at drug dealing. Cause I'm glad you're not dead or in jail, but you sound like you're losing promotional opportunities. And I want that for you. Cause then I'll hear a different song. Yeah, I think he works with dog shit people. Honestly, it might be like he knows whoever the fuck he works with. I don't know his life. I don't know his production schedule. Oh, thank you very much. $2. Thoughts on Kanye? Kanye's a goat, dude. Racist as fuck, psychopathic old man, but he's a goat. Vincent, his production is dog shit. And it's not like it doesn't sound good. It's just he needs someone to fucking put a fun part in his songs. Every one of his songs has a moment where it feels like he needs a feature or he needs a hook or he needs to be the feature on the song. There's something that's desperately missing, song for song for song for song. And I hear it from him over and over again, where it's really like the term is lackluster. And I feel like maybe he is doing too much shit and he's not focusing on that kind of stuff, which is fine. I don't give a fuck. I don't know him. I don't know his life. I don't care. I like his stuff that's older. North has a bite to it. It's got that beat is awesome. That fucking siren shit, that sounds so good. Right? And the fucking video was cool. And the lady freaking out about it was fucking hilarious at the time. It was a great song. But then you like hear some of his other ones, and it's just like dull. You know, like I don't feel like he has anything new to rap about. Like it's like he's like had the same experiences for a decade, and he's simultaneously like really open about one part of his life he's comfortable with, but not others. He's funny as fuck. Of all of the golf wang people, he's actually the one I think that I've seen that is unironically fucking hilarious, like off rip. Like if you just ask him a question, I've seen him in interviews, he just eats like crazy. I'll watch a Vince Staples interview before I listen to a Vincent Staples song very often. It's not terrible. It's not the worst shit ever. You know what I mean? Bitch, you thirsty, please grab Sprite. Kanye George Bush don't care about black people, West. I think he was probably still fucking crazy. I think people don't know. People don't know that old people are all the same, and young people are very much all. The people are people. Men have the same sort of problems as other men culturally across. It's common, right? There's a lot of guys that were rapping about women are bitches and they don't like women and women are for fucking, because they legitimately believe that. And you guys need to know some of the shit Biggie Smalls said in his raps were because he had evil in him. That's not me as a white person trying to, like, if you ask like a church going lady who knew him growing up, she'd be like, Some of these motherfuckers, they got a little evil in them. I think Kanye West very obviously was just a little evil the whole time. He has a song about how you need to work out if you want to fuck him. This is one of his better songs. Thanks to Kanye's workout plans, I'm the envy of all my friends. I could finally get a man. I won't have to sleep on the bus again, or however the fuck that goes. I think Kanye West was always a fucking nut job. He's always been crazy, and he's always had crazy shit in his mind. I think his music is fucking awesome. It's crazy because he still keeps making good sounding music. He just can't finish a fucking song because he lost his mind and got semi-possessed by the fucking spiritual residue of Hitler, which is not good. But also, like, if you look back in that era, you know, one of my favorite songs, bass. Hello, can you go? Death Row. What a brother know. Once again, back, it's the incredible, the rap animal, the young cannibal D. You keep going to that, he's like, Farrakhan's a prophet who you ought to listen to. I think fucking Public Enemy shouts out Louis Farrakhan. The guy is one of the most anti-Semitic human beings on the face of the earth. What you gonna do? Rap is back all in. We're gonna win. Check it out. Yo, come on, man. Here we go again. Turn it up. Feel the noise. So like, yeah, there's a lot of like people that are just like fucked up. I think some folks get it and some folks don't. But Kanye is just actively embarrassing now, but he's always probably been a pretty bad guy. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's my opinion. He's probably always been kind of a piece of shit. Like, all these guys were around Puff Daddy back in the day. Kanye West, I think, has probably been to some fucking psycho parties. Like, you don't just get a divorce at like 50 some odd and then start parading bitches around naked. You don't just do that. Like, you know what? The divorce hit me so hard, I'm going to change my personality. Like, he's had that in him for forever. Like, you like the first track, remember he paid people to make a lifelike naked body of Taylor Swift and put it in a bed with him. And that was 10 years ago. For the Life of Pablo, which sucked. He's been crazy and semi-untalented since Life of Pablo, and that's only a little over 10 years into his thing. And he still puts out the occasional, like, banger, right? Like, goddamn. He just has a lot of skill as a producer. He's also just too fucking insane to get out of his own way. He's always been a bad guy. More than likely. Oh, Tyler, I don't know. Do you remember the original music video for Jesus Walks, which I saw and thought I had fucking lost my mind and got taken off the air off MTV? Jesus walks. Give me the wake that Jesus can't bring me down. Jesus walks. It's a fucking Klansman. He had a Klansman in the Jesus Walks music video in the 2000s, bitch. Carrying a burning cross up a hill. He redeemed a Klansman. In the song Jesus Walks, the only guy walking in the original music video was a Ku Klux Klansman carrying a burning cross up a hill. Man, what about Kanye West? Do I still listen to him after that shit? He released a fucking song called Black Ku Klux Klansman. He's a fucking psycho, dude. He's been this guy forever. It's just like when he was really on and hadn't completely lost his mind, it's like, you know, the fucking Eminem lyric. Oops, the CD just skipped. It's like that, but you hear one fucking Kanye West album, everyone's da 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 da. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hate my manager at the Gap. I can't wait to get famous at rap. Jews should stop owning New York. I'm going to eat my steak with a fork. And you go, wait, what the fuck? Wait, hold on. What was that third one? Like, wait. Wait, what? It's just super common, dude. Like, it's just black folks get it so much worse than white people. It's like, that's the pernicious nature of racism, is that everybody has the potential in them to be a bigoted piece of shit. And usually the reason that most of your bigotry maybe not in you is either you got lucky and had parents that raised that out of you, or you experienced bigotry and then like went like, oh fuck, getting shot doesn't feel good. Maybe I shouldn't shoot. Of course, that doesn't always mean that's also your own, oh, getting shot doesn't feel good. Maybe I should use that to control people around me. Oh, fuck. And so like, you can't, you don't notice because they're like fucking, you listen to some, you know, rap song and it's like fucking Jews, rims. You're like, okay, I'm gonna focus on rims. Why did he just, where the fuck did that come from? And I think now it's just, there's so many successful black artists from the 90s and 2000s that have just gotten old, stopped releasing anything but tweets, and now you're like, fuck, you guys were actually pieces of shit, weren't you? And they're like, yeah, we're rock stars. We're kind of like animals. Like, no, it's actually not normal to fuck that many women in a year and like gaslight people and hang out with drug dealers. It's actually usually that's the conduct of bad people. If you personally know 5 or 6 high-ranked drug dealers, you're probably a bad guy. Because you're at least a cop. Or worse. You know what I mean? Goddamn. Peggy Washed. I do not like JPEG Mafia. Dude, I am not. I guess people, are you an Earl Sweatshirt? Who said that? Oh, that was a TikTok. Are you an Earl Sweatshirt person or a JPEG Mafia white person? And I'm like, well, I know. I haven't liked Earl Sweatshirt's releases for. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Doris is the last really, really good one. I don't like shit. I don't go outside was okay. And then all the rest of his stuff is like mumble mouth. Yeah, maybe I should go outside. I need to get a car, go for a ride. Go for a ride. I'll pick up a burger and split it. Split the spliffs, let the guts hit with it. Like, what the fuck is happening? Dude, like a new Earl Sweatshirt music from fucking 2020 on, at least, is like, if you've ever had to babysit a drunk person, it's the same level of like, okay, yeah, all right. When is this gonna be over? Are you done yet? I just need to let you know how much I love you. The way that the sun rises, shines through the rear view. My rear view's 2020, but I can't see you. You're the moon and the stars in the sea view. Like, dude, you put on a Earl Sweatshirt album in the wrong place, you could crash a plane with that motherfucker. New Earl Sweatshirt albums could put a fucking, they could fucking take out an airline pilot. They could take out a fucking go pill cracked out fucking C-130 pilot. You just fucking like, yeah, I just took my first 3 doses of methamphetamine. Yeah, have you listened to this new Earl Sweatshirt album? Did you know that a ruler got 12 inches on it? On it's the thing that Joe Rogan sells. I'm gonna sell a new diamond and pawn it and put it up all top on my shelf. It's crazy. Crazy how JPEG Mafia used the sample from fucking Turn a Gundam of all things. Bro. Like, I saw JPEG Mafia. JPEG Mafia was that fucking was it Louder Than Life? No, it was fucking Bridge Fest or whatever the fuck. Which is a big festival with like alt music and like it's a big mix of stuff in Louisville, Kentucky. And he was on the same stage as fucking 4 billion Gex, 1,000 Gex, whatever. And that fucking unwashed crew of fucking stink beasts stayed for both of those sets. I knew exactly who was listening to that music. That shit is unfucking listenable. Okay? I've never gotten excited about a shiny Pokemon card opening. I think that's who that's for. I don't even know if it has like autism. It's like strong attraction to repulsive things. You know what I mean? You know, you guys have heard of the eating disease pica that some people get? Like pregnant women will start eating like detergent. JPEG Mafia and 1000 Gex are the musical equivalents of having pica if you listen to that shit. It is horrible. Dorito, Frito, Frito, Dorito, Dorito, Frito, Frito, Dorito. JPEG Mafia is just shit. It's just like literal noise. And I listen to harsh noise. Understand that? You're like, Tyler, what? Okay, old man, what do you like? Show tunes? First off, yes, but I make harsh noise industrial music all the time, and I fucking love it. JPEG Mafia shit is like, I can't tell if he's ruining the beat by fucking yapping over it, or if the beat is ruining his song by sucking before he, like, I can't tell what part of this is worse. Thank you for the $10. Is depression? They have depression? 4 billion Gex in this thing, beast. Yeah. How you as a black person make shitty K-pop music RFL. Like, does buying gems give money? I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. Billy Woods is the GOAT easily. Peggy, is it wash? You didn't like some rap songs? The Earl Sweatshirt release? I think I think I've listened to every one of his albums at least once, and that had some rap songs on it, and I don't think I remember a fucking one of them. Some rap song. Actually, the full title is "Some Rap Songs, No Singles." That's what the. Oh, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 Pizza Hut demo played Anthrax and Rage on repeat. Based. He was doing that with Kim Tai Tai. I once dressed up as Noi from Doro Hedoro for Halloween and had to spend the whole night explaining that Noi on the tracksuit didn't stand for Nation of Islam. To who? You have to be in a specific neighborhood around specific people to keep having to explain it is awesome. Because that means you ran into more than one person that not only knows what Nation of Islam is, but that NOI is the first acronym they would think, and also that you would possibly be repping Nation of Islam while dressed as an anime character on Halloween. That's fucking amazing. Oh my god. I listened to like 90 minutes of Roy Orbison yesterday. Finally being old and out of touch. I like when music sounds nice and not like a robot committing suicide. What the fuck is Roy Orbison again? God damn it. That. Oh yeah, pretty woman, do 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 do. Oh honey, honey. That's a little much. That's a little much. God damn. Then again, I was listening to the fucking Walker Brothers, but that's a different vibe entirely. How's that go? Yeah. Baby, it's slow. When lights go low. I just like to fucking cut his. Just... What? Go post loud. Oh. She's drilling through the spirit of Sanctus tonight. With the dark hip falls, screaming, all you mambos, kill me and kill me and kill me. I thought I made a mashup. Oh yeah, I did. Oh sugar, sugar, didn't I? Oh my god. Oh fucking funny story today. I found this out. I got to move on. I got to move on from the intro segment. Otherwise, I'll end up talking about rap music all day. Either way, I lightly considered making an entire rap opera. The reason I'm not making it is not because it's not a good thing. It's just because I don't feel like making the rap opera. Dude, where the fuck did I sell that? Sell that. Store that. Sell it. Store it. Put it. Play it. Do 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 do. Gallery. What? Did I just have it up here? I did. I'm a fucking idiot. Da, 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 da. There we go. Sick. Okay. So, yeah, I we were talking about random shit. Okay, let me. I can almost make a segment of this. I can almost make a segment of this. I don't know if you guys know this, but somehow Xander Hall has moved out of his basement. He's no longer streaming from the pit of despair, and he has shaved and possibly eaten. And no longer, he has literally moved on from looking like shivering meth goblin huddled in a fucking abandoned church basement to looking like the recovery image of that guy that they put up in the Pentecostal Recovery Center window. You could be just like him if only you let God's light shine through you. So it's very funny. Is his content listenable? He needs to get into a fucking fight with somebody again, but like we're out of cringe leftists that will actually like call into a show anymore. So we're like it's done. We don't have any more DJ mules. All the video essayists have either like retreated to Nebula or turned into like full-time lefty drama cuck, Hassan orbiters. Is very sad. But people, I mentioned him for some reason. I think we were talking about that. I literally can't remember because it very, very rarely comes up. And somebody told me, Tyler, I don't know if you know this, but you're one of the few banned topics on Xander Hall's entire Discord server. And you're banned by name. And I'm like, what? There's no way. First off, why? That's hilarious. Of all the people, of all the fucking people, me is great. And they went and took a fucking screenshot of this for me, which is a rare thing. And yeah, this is a banned topics, subject to change. 2 entries, Westside Tyler and Chris Chan. And I'm the higher build. I'm build above Chris Chan. In the banned topics on fucking Xander Hall's server. What and why? What the fuck? There are people like Chud Logic and fucking President Sunday who have made relentless pieces on him, right? There's all sorts of individuals that he is associated with that are duplicitous and gross. But for some reason, the banned topics on this server that I can see and someone showed me are me and Chris Chan. Why? What the fuck? I need him. Reach out to Xander Hall. I need to know why I was banned from. Why did God cast me from his kingdom? I have been nothing but like moderate with him. He had one weird fucking moderator who still goes around in drama circles all the time whining about me. We had to boot him because he was sexually harassing one of my mods and being fucking weird anyway and annoying as fuck. So we kicked him, right? Booted him from our community, and pretty much everybody that was on our mod staff blocked him. Okay, I'll let that go. That's the only real interaction. I was like, hey, you should get rid of this guy. Like I tried to send Xander all some messages. Because like, hey, this guy's like being a sexual harasser. He's fucking weird. And then like, he never returned anything. So I was like, okay, I guess he either doesn't care or doesn't know. And I don't give a shit. I'm not going to fucking help police his community. That's as much work as I'm going to be putting into it. And so I have not tried to reach out to them since. Like the last I heard, he was like, oh, Tyler should fucking play Minecraft with me sometime. I'm like, hey, I'll fucking do that. That sounds like fun. And then it's turned into this like banned topics. Don't talk about fucking Chris Chan or Westside Tyler. It's awesome. Do not speak of God or the devil here, sir. We have no religion in this house. Oh my God. Tyler, for the love of God, join that server. I think I got banned from it. I don't know. I should check. What is it? The Xander hole or something? Ew. I think I was on it, and I think I might have gotten banned because it's not in my things anymore. Like, I joined other random streamer stuff. Like, I'm still in Vosh's Discord. I'm still in Destiny's Discord. I'm still in the Progressive Victory Discord. I never use them. I only essentially ever go on mine. Let's see. I don't even know how to find these fucking things. Invite link. Is it a discover? There's no way. Let's see. Does he have it on his? It'll be fun just to see if I'm banned. No, not you. Not you, little stupid thing. I need this. I also got to open my dono notification. Redux is a freak and he knows it. Thank you, Wazowski. True. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just go to, let's see. Other people keep their fucking Discords locked up tight for whatever goddamn reason. Xander Hall TV program. Wow, he got his comes up with a fucking defined TV program. My. To their Discord. Let's see. The Xanderholics. I'm not banned. Accept invite. Oh, whoops. Unable to accept invite. Oh, I'm banned. I'm banned. Why? That's fucking hilarious, dude. Oh my god, that's fucking funny. Oh, I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna say, let me back in. Let me back in. That's just, I found that out. Somebody mentioned that in my server that's like in both communities. And it's just like, yeah, I don't know if you know this, but you're banned. You're a banned discussion topic. Fuck yes. Dude, that's so cool. I wonder if it's a progressive victory thing. That would be even funnier. Okay, shut that down. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh, this is going to be a good day. Oh, man. Xan is kind of petty. I don't even know what for. I don't know what for. Oh, my God. Did the anti-Vosh stuff piss off Xander all? Could it have? I thought he was cast from that kingdom. You know what I mean? Last time I checked, I think Redux got removed as a mod. Well, there's something. Xander Hall hasn't been the same since he lost that debate to C-Space 5 years ago. Woo! Redux freaky little ass probably spun a yarn. They won't talk to me, and then I talked to one of them too much, and they booted me. Oh, Pathic asked thoughts on JPEG Mafia. Thank you for the super chat. St. Jack of Trade super chat $9.99, but unfortunately got ignored. I'm gonna delete all of those because they're from last stream. I'm sorry, what the fuck? What the fuck did I just click? Subscription required. I'm in Notepad because you need a TXT file to send stuff from Mix It Up to. I don't know what I hit in this, but I just got To use this feature, you need AI credits that are included with a Microsoft 365 personal or family subscription. When you're signed in to use AI features, Microsoft will collect information about your requests for AI safety and security purposes. What the fuck got clicked in Notepad? I hit Control Save. I must have fat fingered something else too. That's so weird. That is so bizarre. At some point, you made a joke about having more viewers than him. I almost always have more concurrence than he does. That's not my fault. It is, but it's not my fault he doesn't have more. That's not my fault. Fuck. Dude, he's been going at it. He's got 100K subs. He's like rarely breaks like 150 concurrents. You know what I mean? It's not my fault. That's not my fault. Oh, I forgot to turn on Twitter or Twitch. This is integrating on Windows 11 now. Yes. Tyler hates me, probably. Maybe it's the people peeler basement comments. Well, he left the basement, so he knows I was right. Okay, I think that's good. What the fuck? Why? Why did that happen? Bro. That super chat was me. If that's the case, it would be too funny. He was complaining about people not donating. Oh yeah, I remember that one. I've been giving my money to Westside Tyler. Fuck, I think Chud Logic made a whole fucking segment on that. The Xanadrol basement streams just don't go as hard as they used to. Did they ever go hard? That was such a creepy setup. So weird. Such a weird way to set your like. Writing tools that has a summarize feature. What is it gonna do? Summarize my fucking super chats? That's so stupid. Is Tommy using his CIA contacts to sabotage the stream? No, I probably just hit a fucking keybind I didn't know was real or existed. That was the music player function on my Mix It Up. Okay, Bud the Builder, Chud the Builder is a guy in jail. He's a gay guy. Chud the Builder is what happens to all closet cases in time, I think. I've been saying this for a while. At the last, like, normal looking people on the right, because like racism warps your soul, and also all of the things that Republicans in America enjoy these days are basically hyper poisonous nonsense that kills you to some degree. They just love catching and trading diseases and drinking methylene blue. All Republican do these days is not get vaccine, drink methylene blue, and racism. Okay. So like their last bastion of like people are all of this like series of racist closet cases. There's no better way to describe it. It's such an obvious pattern that I can't get over it at this point. It's driving me nuts. Benny Johnson, Nick Fuentes, Chud the Builder. Do you know what I mean? Like closet case gay dudes that end up doing like hyper racism as content. And this is the guy, right? Chud the Builder. I cannot play. He's this person that tries to, he LARPs as a like 1800s cowboy normally. I can't play anything from his streams because they're insanely racist. Like not like lefty, I have to explain this racist. He drives around black neighborhoods with a gun and a camera calling black people slurs. He calls them chimps. is the most repeatable thing by far, and says the N-word. He's, what's up, my N-words? And people are like, man, get the fuck out of here before you get your ass kicked. He's like, I'm going to go to the most dangerous neighborhoods in America and say the N-word. Oh, look how these people live. They're so easily agitated. It's like, you're going to someone's neighborhood and talking shit to them. Everybody does that. Everybody. If you insult someone, they get insulted. And then they say stuff back to you. So that's the whole thing. But like the fact that it took this long for him to get shot, and he finally got shot outside of a fucking courthouse of all places, is the biggest indicator that like none of his racist horse shit made any fucking sense. This fucking idiot is full of shit. The whole time he was full of shit. Obviously. I mean, it doesn't need to be said. It goes without saying, but still we'll say it anyway. He's so fucking stupid. He's got content where I'm like, it would be next to impossible for me to interact with this guy without killing him. I'm not even fucking kidding. Because like I couldn't take that, like I got a gun shit. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just come back here and kill you then. I don't know how to say that. It's like you gotta die just for behaving that way, which you're not supposed to say, but like that's what he brings out of people. And by the way, the whole thing here is like, oh, it's the First Amendment rights. You do not have the First Amendment right to assault people with your language. The First Amendment is to allow you to have language that can be like upsetting or extreme. You can say the N-word and the government can't do much of anything about it in the context of you're exercising your First Amendment right specifically. When you enter the point where you're exercising multiple rights, or the context of where you are, or the relationship you have with the other person, words change, the meaning of the words change, and the meaning of the situation changes. If you want to make a video and put it on YouTube where you just say the N-word for 10 minutes, the only person that can stop you is the YouTube moderation team. The United States government will not step in. We do not have hate speech laws in America for that. If you go to somebody and go to their face and they're insulted by the word, they don't even have to be a black person, they're insulted by the word, and they tell you to fuck off and you don't fuck off, you are actually assaulting them. That is what assault is. No, Tyler, assault is when you beat somebody up. That's battery. Assault is when you make violent statements, threats, or actions towards people. You are assaulting them. Speech is actually what it takes to be assaulted. When people are like, he assaulted an officer. That is what assaulting an officer is. Battery on an officer is hitting a cop. You're like, wait, so you can go to jail for yelling shit at a cop? Yes, idiots. That's why you don't fucking do it. Everybody knows that if they're from a neighborhood, like even what that I'm from. Don't go yell at cops. They'll beat you up and put you in a squad car and take you to fucking jail. There's other ways to deal with the police. That's not one of them. Especially if you don't have the backing of the whole fucking neighborhood and there's like more than 2 cops. Fucking idiots. Yes, if you go up to people on the street and you fucking harass, harangue, bother them, and they have as much right to be in that spot as you do, you are assaulting that person. Now, when it goes to jail, is it going to be full felonious assault, or is it going to be some misdemeanor shit? That's going to be for them to decide. But understand, it's criminal. It is criminal. He has been committing crimes the entire time. He was actually already arrested that day and out on bail for some other shit. I think that's why he was at the courthouse. Basically, and they'll probably have it in this story, he dined and dashed. He went into a store where the fucking customers, or the owners and operators of the store or restaurant said, you can't film in here and you can't do racism in here. And then he did it anyway, citing his First Amendment rights. You have no First Amendment rights under any aspect of the Constitution, pretty much whatsoever, no reading of it, to enter private property and then do anything on someone else's private property. It's their property. Property is 9/10 of the law, right? Yes. You have no public rights on private property. Your public rights, your enshrined constitutional rights, are between you and the government. To a lesser degree, they can be between you and other private entities, but you cannot trespass. It is a crime. What about when other people do it? It's still a crime. It's a crime. It's a crime to trespass. If you go into a business and they tell you to leave and you don't, You are trespassing. You're committing a crime. What if I'm doing the best protest ever? It's a good one. Okay, you're still committing a crime. It's trespassing. If you trespass and you do anything while you're trespassing, it's a stacking offense. So if you trespass and you yell at somebody, you are now engaging in trespass and assault, which is actually worse because it changes the entire context of everything else you're doing. Well, I was also exercising my Second Amendment right. No, you are now in possession of a firearm. Your Second Amendment right is your Second Amendment right up until you are committing a crime. Then it is no longer your Second Amendment right. That's a mitigating factor potentially. You are in possession of a deadly weapon. That's what's happening now. Oh yeah, sure, you have the right to have that. We're not going to tell you you can't have it, but while you have it, you have certain responsibilities, and one of them is don't start fights. You can't go picking fights while you have a gun on. We already are aware of that. That is called menacing. But I didn't pull it out. No, you didn't. That's called pointing. That's felony pointing. That is assault with a deadly weapon. You don't have to hit people with the weapon. Pointing is a felony offense almost all the time. Pulling a weapon out and saying anything negative to somebody with a weapon in your hand is felonious, almost always. Felonious assault with a deadly weapon. That is what it is. Battery with a deadly weapon is if you hit them with it. After that, if you shoot someone, it's malicious wounding or attempted murder. So just so you know, those are how those are broken down. If you didn't know that, if you've never been in the in or around the business of fucking people up or reporting on people getting fucked up, that's what that is. You cannot be impolite while you are in possession of a firearm. You can't. Even if you are and you get away with it, it is a mistake that you got away with it. You cannot be anything other than polite while you're in possession of a deadly weapon, because then you are committing assault with a firearm. If you show your firearm to somebody while you're in the middle of an argument, you're brandishing. That's a felony offense. It might get knocked down, but in most municipalities, you're brandishing. But I like having my gun. Okay, then you got to fucking walk away from fights. You know you could win the fight, right? Because you have a gun, right? Dipshit, fat boy, fuck boy, short motherfucker. Yes, you're short, you're fat, you're weak, you can't win fights. That's why you have a gun. We know that, you know that, I know that. Okay, you have to be polite. An armed society is a polite society. You know why? Because if you're not polite, you will get shot. If other people don't want to carry their gun in the armed society, that doesn't mean that you don't have to be polite anymore because they don't have their gun. If you have a pistol on you, especially if you have a pistol on you, but if you have any deadly weapons on you, you have to be polite. You have to walk away from every altercation. You can't get into fist fights unless somebody has actively gone out of their way to try to fist fight you, and you still could be in the wrong. Because unless they're doing something that you had nothing to do with, you can't insult them. You can't talk to them. You can't fuck with them at all and then pull a gun. You can't show them your gun. It's brandishing, pointing, felonious assault with a weapon, felonious assault with a deadly weapon. Like, you are committing a felony in that moment. It really has to be hammered home. There's no First Amendment or Second Amendment protections for those things. The Second Amendment protects the First, yada, yada, yada. The thing is those two do not have good interplay, because any time you are in possession of a firearm and someone else isn't, then you are no longer permitting them to exercise their right to their freedom of speech. You are suggesting, inferring, in fact, that fucking up around you may result in deadly force being used. And no one knows whether or not you're a good person or has to guess whether you're a good person when you're in possession of a firearm. If you walk out of your house with a gun, you better be the most polite person on earth, or I hope you get shot to death. I hope you die. Die. Because you don't deserve to be in this country with the rest of us. I think any decent fucking law-abiding Second Amendment person would agree with me that folks that go around in possession of a firearm picking fights should die. They should be dead. By legal or illegal means, I don't give a fuck. I don't think there's any means that would render them dead that would be illegal. I think cops should snatch them up, take them out to somewhere in the fucking woods, and beat them fucking senseless for a half hour, and then let them fucking walk back to society. I think you should get fucking rolled. There's nothing I hate more than a pussy with a gun. I want to fucking kill you. I think the cops should fucking drag you away and put you in a fucking hole for a while. Like, it puts me all the way to the top of my... I'm all the way pissed. We're not talking about light shit. It's not cute. You have a fucking gun, you cunt. If you're going to go out fucking strapped up, you should be first off ready to die. You're carrying around murder power in your pocket. That's not hands and fists. That's not words. You're not speaking to people anymore. You have a gun. You are a pussy if you fucking ever try to start a fucking altercation while you're in possession of a firearm. You walk away, you leave. If you're the kind of person that just, I don't like fighting, I don't like confrontation, I carry a gun, I don't talk to people. Okay, fine. Go ahead. Fuck off. If you're the kind of person that likes to start fights with a pistol on you, you've got to get got. Somebody, the government should have to protect you. Like, I think that this should be nipped in the butt. It's a goddamn shame he's not dead. Hand to God, it's a fucking shame he has not dead. Because he should have died a while ago. Or been arrested. That is unfucking acceptable. To go around scrapping with people and have a gun on you. That's fucking insane. Absolutely fucking unacceptable. It's even if you're a Second Amendment fan, it is an absolute fucking piss on what that right is supposed to entail. Second Amendment is supposed to be for your right to protection against the government or governmental type agencies or the worst of society coming to get you in a vulnerable situation. It is not the right to walk around in other people's neighborhoods with the ability to try to fuck with them and then kill them. That is the behavior of a slug thing. I don't want to compare you to any living creature because I don't want you to be alive. It's sewage behavior. Awful leavings, shit, a used diaper. That is what you are. It is so below contempt. Like, even seeing this guy out, and it's not the N-word shit. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad on its own. It's the, I'm going to start a fight while I'm in possession of a gun that makes me it sends me all the way into fucking like apoplectic. Like, I just want to I want to put you down. That's the kind of person I wanted to fucking go after when I was in the military. That's my prime target. Fuck yeah. You want to bully people with a firearm? Let's slap leather. Let's use a fucking cowboy today. Let's find out. Because I want to see what the fucking inside of your skull looks like. And I bet you I can fucking outshoot you, motherfucker. Like, I hate people like that. Hate them. I don't think that they should exist. The government should protect them from any people like me by putting them in fucking jail for the rest of their lives. It's such a disgusting fucking behavior. Absolutely disgusting. I would say that to 10 toes down. Tyler, you were saying some violent stuff on your live stream. Yes. What was it about? I think that people that go around with pistols and try to pick fights with people that are unarmed so they can kill them should get put down. Or you should put them in jail before that has to happen to them. Me and I think Clint Eastwood are on the same page on this. Rare things we're probably on the same page about. God damn. This is over the last Flesh Simulator video? No, fuck, I don't give a fuck about that idiot. I'm talking about Chud the Builder. When Chud shot with his own gun, he fucking ended his own, somebody said ended something here, I read it. He ND'd. He fucking discharged into himself, from what I understand. Let's go ahead and look at this over. All right, this is this dipshit. He's on the fucking gurney. Yeah, this is by Chris Smith from yesterday, right? 2 people were hurt in a shooting next to the Montgomery County Courthouse in Clarksville in a confrontation involving Dalton Etherly, aka Chud the Builder. Gonna get another FBI chat at this rate. I mean, fucking dude, enforce your fucking laws. If they come and talk to me, it's gonna be like, dude, go out there and fucking arrest the people that are trying to pick fights with guns on their hips and filming it for money. I'll have that conversation. Let me talk to your manager. God damn. Like, dude, people are gonna get fucking pissed about this. It's such a pathetic level of existence. It's so disgusting. Update. Etherly, 28, has been charged with attempted murder, employing a firearm during a dangerous felony, aggravated assault, and reckless endangerment with a deadly weapon, according to the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office. Good. Based Montgomery County Sheriff's Office. Put him in fucking jail. Keep him away from the rest of the law-abiding citizens. He has been booked into the Montgomery County Jail. It's unfortunate that incidents like this are happening in our community, Sheriff Fusen said. This kind of violence won't be tolerated, and our office will work to make sure those responsible are held accountable to the fullest extent of the law. Previously, Clarksville, Tennessee. A man known locally for taking videos of himself using racial slurs against black people, trying to provoke a response, was involved in a shooting Wednesday afternoon outside the Montgomery County Court Center. At 1:15, Dalton Etherly, aka Chud the Builder, got in a confrontation in Millennium Plaza. One unnamed witness said a man punched Etherly, and another said 3 to 4 shots were fired. District Attorney General Robert Nash told Clarksville Now that Etherly was the one who opened fire, and Etherly appears to have shot himself in the arm in the process. Responding deputies took both men into custody. Etherly was taken to Vanderbilt Clarksville Hospital by ambulance for treatment. The victim was flown by Life Flight helicopter to Vanderbilt University Medical Center in Nashville. He was in stable condition Wednesday afternoon. He is going to sue this guy for anything that's left of his... Yeah, he's fucked. DA's office said in a statement that it is reviewing the facts of the investigation by law enforcement to determine formal criminal charges. The courthouse was locked down when the shooting took place. Thanks to the quick actions of our courthouse deputies, the situation was likely kept from becoming much worse, Montgomery County Sheriff John Fusen said in a statement. Their dedication to keeping the courthouse safe was clearly demonstrated today. The suspect's hat following the shooting. Look at this stupid fucking cowboy hat. Dude, what a fucking dipshit. Due to the ongoing investigation, these county government buildings will be closed Thursday. Historic Courthouse, Court Center, Montgomery Court Annex Building. There's so many people got fucked over because of this idiot. That's probably the entire fucking heart of their court center. This is horrible for people. Motherfuckers are going to miss their bail hearings. People are going to be missing their wedding, their wedding hearings, basically. So when you meet the judge and get married, people are going to be missing divorces. They're going to be unable to sell and buy houses and shit. So many stuff happens in courthouses that's not just like a criminal matter. The entire fucking courthouse and the annex is shut down. There's people who aren't going to get their fucking like domestic violence petitions filed. There's people who aren't going to get their they're like, you know, hey, I got to get my fucking son away from my insane wife. Okay, well, we can't fucking file the emergency petition to keep her in psychiatric care while you and your son move out of your house to a different place because the fucking courthouse got locked down for an investigation because a fucking incel closet gay guy shot a dude that he picked a fight with. Like, so fucking insane. Who is Dalton Etherly, aka Chud the Builder? Jesus Christ. He's like 5'6", by the way. Etherly has been trying to get social media attention by taking video of himself using racial slurs against black people, challenging them to fight him. Less than a week ago, on May 7th, Etherly posted to his Chud the Builder X account, "I will defend my life with lethal force. Do not approach me with intent to threaten bodily harm." And then, series finale is dead chimp on the pavement and you monkeys rioting when I walk free. Sorry, I just read that. Stay tuned. Etherly has made clear that he uses those terms as racial slurs. In November 2025, Etherly claimed during at least one of his investigations that he was with the Clarksville Police Department. CPD responded November 13th to a statement on Facebook. "We want to make it clear that this type of behavior is not condoned and the individual seen in the video is not affiliated with the Clarksville Police Department in any capacity. We take this matter seriously and are looking into it further. The department will be seeking legal advice to determine what kind of action, if any, can be taken. We also recognize and support the rights afforded to all citizens under the United States Constitution, including the First Amendment right to free speech." Etherly was arrested on November 18th, 2025 in Clarksville on a charge of harassment. That case was bound over to the grand jury on April 8th, according to court records. So he's getting ready to... Okay, so he just got indicted probably on that. He was arrested in Nashville this week during a May 10th incident on charges of disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and a theft of $1,000 or less, according to Davidson County court records. Etherly was supposed to make an appearance in General Sessions Court Wednesday as the defendant in a civil case being sued by Midland Credit Management Incorporated. So, like, dude, this guy's a fucking... He's got to go to jail. There's going to be people defending him. There's probably going to be fucking lefties. Bad timeline, Noah Sampson. Holy shit. Chud the Builder height. Dalton Etherly, aka Chud the Builder. Bro, somebody's gonna find his address and tear his fucking house to pieces while he's in jail. The fuck? Weep. Let's see. Oh yeah, TikTok. So the Chud the Builder rabbit hole goes deeper too. Ah, fuck it. I carry an ND as my worst nightmare. Yes, it's fucking super lame. I bet Kyle Kalinske would defend Chud. He's a free speech absolutist. It's not. There's no free speech if you are carrying a firearm. You are not. Your First Amendment rights are not being exercised. Your Second Amendment rights are. I do not think that both can be exercised at the same time, with some exceptions, and that's basically if you're using your Second Amendment rights to like back down the cops so you can have your say. Otherwise, no, dude. Anybody that wants to talk to you can't talk to you because you have a gun. That's the whole thing. He's trying to fucking provoke people into a fight to have a gun. Fighting words aren't protected speech. You can't go and fucking demean somebody to the point that they lose their cool and then go like, crazy. That's kind of strange. Like, it's at a certain point, it's normal to just fuck someone up because they wouldn't stop fucking with you. It just is. Whatever. We got to go to court and see like who's who and what's what and see it. But like, I couldn't get away from the guy. The guy kept talking shit. I had to fuck him up. You know, like, that's just the thing. Like, dude would not get out of my face. Like, literally, you're being assaulted by somebody. I was defending myself. He was assaulting me. He wouldn't get away from me. Well, yeah, he was just assaulting you with words. Well, that's what it says in the That's what it says in the fucking regulations, is that assault is words. So yes, he was assaulting me. But people think that like any fucking air that comes out of your fucking mouth is protected under the First Amendment. It's not. It just isn't. Most of the fucking right wingers are going to be covering this and be like, oh no, it's fucking good shoot. It's the same fucking thing over and over and over again. Like, no, dude, this is not covered. This is not covered speech. But yeah. I don't have any of it up. But apparently this dude's a closet case. And like people are coming out like crazy. He's in, central Tennessee, wherever the fuck, Clarksville, Tennessee, Nashville. That's like hoot and holler area between those two. Driven through it. I'm in fucking Lexington. I was in Louisville. I've been through. Okay, just say that. But it's not like there's bad people out there. But he's making them look like shit. But there's also like plenty of fucking, any other types. And so it's apparently super common that gay people in the area have matched with him on Grindr, and he sends nudes all the time. Like crazy fucking nudes. Him dressed up like a fucking butterfly and shit. It's insane. It's just all the same thing over and over again with these fucking right wingers, goddamn fucking closet case right wingers that are letting their fucking repression drive them insane. And they do stupid shit like this. Like, I don't know. If he got fucking beat up by his dad or something, we're going to find out. He just seems like he has the exact same chip on his shoulder that, someone like tap, 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 tap. He fights like this. Who the fuck is that guy? Why the fuck can't I remember his name? He's like one of the top fighters in the UFC. Sean Strickland. There we go. Top ranked middleweight straight. Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland. It's that same sort of like vibe. You know what I mean? Where it's like you got a bunch of fucking hangups, and it all seems like it comes from somebody like fucking with you when you were a kid or something. Like Sean Strickland fights like a kid that doesn't want to be touched again. You ever notice that? His fighting style is like, no molestame. It's good. He wins off of it. Good for him. Sean Strickland's moment. Chud the Builder's Black Dom confronted him on stream. LMAFO. Jesus Christ. He's complaining about being estranged from his kids and family and all the usual stuff. He has kids? That's crazy. Mariposa, LMAO. Yes. Do closeted homosexuals always LARP as a cowboy? I've never even thought about that, but it's one of the common ones. Pretty much the joke in the Village People is that those get-ups are the most common, like, get-ups, you know, like for gay folks, right? Cowboy, police officer, Navy guy, construction worker. Like, that's like some of the most common stuff. Is there a cow? Am I crazy? Village People. Hold on. I'm going to find out there's no cowboy in the Village People. Yes, there is a cowboy. There's a cowboy and there's a Native American. Cowboy and a Native American. Biker, sailor, cop, cowboy, electrical worker, electrical construction worker, Native American guy. I always forget that there's a dude in a full, like, headdress. Cop, construction worker, biker, cowboy, yeah. Oh, no more Navy guy, I guess. All right. But yeah, those are like some of the most common back in the day, like trade for gay folks, or gay men at least, to like meet guys, or like that's the job, or like kind of like what you wanted to like fantasize about. The cowboy looks like Nick Fuentes. Yeesh. Becoming a guntober so I can actually do things that would imply I'm closeted, but I'm actually just out and never bring it up. Some of the guntuber bros got the hardest of closeted vibes. True. His ex-wife said she was changing their kids' names because of the shit he's been doing, I believe. I mean, dude, absolutely. She probably gotta change her name too. Jab and Teep. Yeah, Jab and Teep, dude. He's a massive gym bully too. Strickland has all the, like, it's like, you don't want to make fun of him for it, but he has all the hallmarks of, like, you know what happened to him when he was a kid. He's got the weird stance. He's constantly, like, afraid of, like, how people are looking at him and stuff. Like, dude, come on, bro. That's rough. The fact that his whole fucking fighting style is, like, it looks like, dude, if you were to tell a kid, make sure that another kid's going to come and try to touch you with something you don't want to be touched with, somewhere you don't want to be touched. How are you going to keep him away? A little kid would do the same thing. Like, it's crazy. Now you have to go get him, but he still can't touch you. Okay. Fucking Jesus. He wins fights off of it, bro. The no molestame. That's like, that's nuts. But they all have that same vibe. Yeah. It's like, the most normal of them are like cheaters and stuff. And this isn't like all people that use guns or are on GunTube. There are so many normal guys. I think I bring up my favorite dude all the time. Worshiper of the Olympians. Super chat, $10. Thank you. I can't believe you fucking Sean. I can't believe you fucking Sean Strickland has fans. It pisses me off. You said that he has fans? I mean, he has to have fans. Shoved into so many lockers until one became a closet. First lesson in gay school. I keep him off. Oh my god. Hold on. I always forget this guy's name, but I gotta shout him out because he's probably the most like. Okay, hold on. This weapon was made by Genius Clearing Grand. Jared as fuck. Or Jared AF, I guess. I don't know if it's actually. This is like my favorite fucking. I shout him out every time. He's like one of my favorite gun tubers. He's actually like a shooter. Well, I should say he's a competition shooter. He's not a shooter. I hope not. I don't think. don't say your fave YouTuber's name if he's white. Well, I have a revelation. He actually is not a white guy.
And in my mind, I always saw it as like a beginner's drill, like Babby's first drill. And so I never actually practiced.
So yeah, this dude's like a competition pistol shooter, and he loves guns.
So I've had a few people ask for my opinion on the CERT True Break dry fire trainer.
I think he's also one of the only people that can pull off the fucking Dahmer glasses that became popular in and around some of the gun tube spaces. I think because a bunch of people are trying to LARP as like CIA agents. He's got some of the best shorts.
If you buy a gun these days, there's a pretty high likelihood that it comes with one of these fiber optic front sights. The best thing that you can do for any of these, take a lighter and blacken them out. Now we have a much better sight picture, black on black, nothing to distract us. If you buy a gun these days...
It's like how fucking good that content is. You know how rare this is? If you don't look into gun tube stuff, I can't blame you for not understanding like how perfect that is. That is an actual actionable bit of advice in a short. If you look at like half of the other fucking gun tubers, like especially the ones that are like political, Brandon Herrera and stuff, it's always just like, I'm going to use an AK-47 to masturbate. I've strapped the fucking buttstock to my dick and we're going to rock and roll. Ooh! Fucking donut operators jerking off the kill cams. Like, it's so they're so fucking weird. You can't watch a single fucking video of theirs without like the 2014 Chevy Tundra Extreme. Today we're going to be taking out the AR-15. Now this is a tried and true weapon. It's seen America through wars, and then they'll have like 50 fucking feet of B-roll. Through wars since Vietnam, and it's got its host of problems. They'll cut to one of their friend VTubers. It's very crossover. It's like Channel Awesome for divorced dads. I've never thought that before, but it's true. Nowadays, you might see it modified, but today we're going to be firing the M16A1, fully automatic, on loan to us from Masturbatory Arms Incorporated, Las Vegas, Nevada. Oh yeah, we're out here in Las Vegas, Nevada, because for some reason that's where everybody's allowed to shoot the stupidest shit you've ever seen. I'm about to put 2,000 rounds through this. It's never even guys with cool accents either, right? I switched from the Chevy commercial to that. It's always, yeah, we're gonna be shooting, dude. I'm so fucking excited today. We're gonna be shooting. This is an M16A1. This is an original. Blah, 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 blah. And then like, fucking, it's just blowing up fucking, a few barrels or something, right? You like shoot tannerite. We got tannerite. We got tannerite. We got tannerite in this car. We got tannerite in that car. We got tannerite here. We got tannerite there. I got tannerite in a watermelon. I got tannerite in 15 Coke cans. And I got tannerite in some Pepsi Plus. We're going to be shooting Bud Light today. We filled some of these Bud Light cans of tannerite because we're going to say hell no to the children. Some stupid shit. It's like, okay, just cut to the fucking explosions, god damn it. Jared AF, like, hey, did you know that these guns have this fucking fiber optic front sight? It sucks. Just black it out with a lighter. You're good. Okay, cool. Thank you, Jared. Hey, did you know the M1 Garand gets jammed sometimes with a feed error that's pretty common? All you got to do is press 2 buttons and then push it, and it will unload the clip. Oh, thank you, Jared. Hey, people think that I can't do this shot, but I clearly live in the sticks. I am in a woods, and I have nothing to do all day but shoot small pieces of metal with small pieces of lead. So I'm going to show you how I shoot a revolver over my shoulder and hit that. Thank God. This is great. Wonderful. And I don't mind like crazy over-the-top gun tube shit. That's fucking fire. Okay, what do you got? The whole channel that's just reloaded shotgun shells with some shit. So a fucking viewer sent me some shit that he loaded into a shotgun shell. Is that a war crime? Bill, I think that's a war crime. Making frangible bullets. What do we use today? That's a chunk of high tension wire polished so that it won't scratch the inside of the barrel. This is a Sabo fired fishing lure. Okay, yes. God bless you. Absolutely. What are you shooting today? We're shooting an igloo cooler full of cow hearts with a shotgun shell made out of fucking... Yes! Okay, how long is it going to take for you to get that? We're going to describe this shotgun shell and thank the guy, and then we're going to shoot the thing. Straight to it. 2.5, maybe 4 minutes. Yes! Yes! Fucking Republican gun tuber. I just want you guys to know I'm running for office. Oh, boot. Fed. We got a Fed gun tuber. No, he's going to be the fucking good Fed. Brandon Herrera is going to be a good Fed. He's going to fix the ATF. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, motherfucker had to find an extra small M249 to hold up his fucking campaign pictures because he's so fucking short. Checking out the new Keltec RFB today. This is brought to you by our sponsors over at Keltec RFB. Also for our people over at Trigicon. Thanks to Trigicon for sending us over the new AR-73952 fiber optic 4x scope. You can mount this on a lot. It comes with this nice handy riser. Fast forward. Thanks also to our friends over at Magpul for sending us over the new polyurethane DX22 5.56 round magazines. Now, these don't work with standard 5.56 rounds. You can only load some of these iron-plated Chinese knockoff 5.5, but don't worry, we still love you over at Magpul. They sent us 15 of these magazines. We're going to load these up. Skip. And we want to say that our final sponsor today, Skillshare. You know, if you don't know how to unload a gun, you're probably like most of our viewers. Learn how to unload guns and not shoot yourself in the fucking eyeball with it over at Skillshare. Use my code DIVORCED the third time in a row for 15% off your first lesson on skills. And now we're going to go ahead and shoot this thing. Pocking. Wow, dude, that was pretty cool. Let's check the slow-mo can. Okay, well, the new Keltec RFB has some of the problems of the old Keltec and some real improvements. It doesn't jam every fucking time, but it's cool that the bullet goes away from me after the shell goes away from me after the round is fired. Other than that, it is just literally a gun shooting 5.56 rounds. It's pretty much exact. Yeah, I don't even know why we showed you slow-mo other than we bought the camera. It was $13,000 to have that camera, so we want to show you what it looks like when a bullet hits a metal plate. You don't know if it was the same or a different shot than the last time that we showed you the slow motion, but it could be. All right, thank you. You've been watching Gooner's fucking goddamn, I don't know, you fucking Garantham burnout. Oh, thank you for some of our final sponsors here on this show. Go to fuck Bill's Ammo Emporium for 15% off 9mm until the end. Over and again. You see a half-hour fucking video from these cocksuckers. And then, like, dude, 3 minutes of it is fucking shooting the gun. I don't even give a fuck about... Why are you showing me a 5.56 round hitting a metal plate? It's the same fucking round! You're shooting one round at a time. You're plinking. Here's a slow motion of a fucking round doing plinks. Kill me instead. I'm like, what? Is it going to be different this time? You got to shoot something cool. We're going to do something cool. Yo, we got extra tannerite. Oh, fuck yeah. There's nothing that really oversells the impact of a 9mm round like a fucking 80 pounds of tannerite inside of a fucking Buick Oldsmobile from 92. Okay, cool. I get it. Yeah, the doors went off. I like it. All right, okay. That was kind of cool. We're going to shoot a watermelon today. All right. Watermelon's just like a human head. It's not even remotely. I don't know why people say that. I can't poke my finger through a human head, but okay. Yeah, well, why not? Watermelon's like a human head. Damn it, bro. Oh. Give me a million ODS style. Can shoot a gun covered in ice vids over one more heckin' based Waco LARP. Oh, Oh, dude, the fucking LARP ones are the worst. What if you? So we were talking about How do you think that the fucking rescue operation in Iran went down? Well, I don't know. We have one guy here who's played at least 7,000 hours of Arma, and 2 other guys that own guns. We're gonna try to fucking game plan what was going through the pilot's head when they fucking landed. Okay. Did you see Tommy's new vid? No. No, I heard it described. I was completely uninterested. Oh my god. Play the clip from my video. Where it flushes. 13,000. How many motors and guns can you buy with that cash? At least 13. I need to shoot something absolutely deranged in here real quick so everyone knows I'm racist. Like, man, you didn't need to do that. Yeah. So I don't even watch some of those worst ones, but I've seen the clips where it's like, somebody breaks in your house holding their gun sideways. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. You are making GunTube sound completely unbearable to non-fans of GunTube right now. I mean, it's kind of unbearable to fans of GunTube. Oh. Like, I don't watch very many gun videos anymore, and that's like my shit. That's like my comfort noise. Is like, Forgotten Weapons talking about some heckler and cock pistol that never made production in 1991. Like, oh fuck, dude, please. Oh, this has a very interesting mechanism here. Oh, yes. Is it a fucking descending block to lock it in and help it? It's a descending block that helps lock the... Yes! You don't really see this on a lot of blowback rifles, but this has actually a descending block, which makes it something of a locking mechanism, but it still maintains the blowback features because once it's fired, as you can see, the gas going into this section of it unlocks that block and lets it go back. But just that one brief millisecond of the action maintains pressure that gives us a lot more power. Unfortunately, that block, and you just go, it costs too much to make. It costs too much to make at the production, and these never made it past the early stages of production. Oh, but are you going to tell us that they brought the design back 15 years later, improved it, made it lighter and more affordable? They brought this back 10 years later and made it lighter and more affordable, and now you recognize it as the more common PZ3972. Yes! Yes! Tell me more about it! Yes! Dude, fucking give me Tannerite. Okay, whatever. Look, you blew up a car. That's fucking cool, dude. All right. Having Gun Jesus show me some small chunk of some fucking internal component and go, this is a pretty neat feature. And you see something that's just like a little lump of metal slide down into a groove. And it's like, oh, yay. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Like, you're not a real gun aficionado. Shooting guns is cool. Guns going off is neat. The sound of reports when it fires. You are only an actual gun aficionado if you like the clicks. If you're not a click fan, if you don't have a series of favorite clicks, you're not into guns. If someone's like, man, oh, this is a really cool fucking 38 special from 1945 or something. It's been around forever. Let's go shoot it. And you're like, okay, we shoot it, but like, and you pick it up and you just listen to the fucking gears click in the cylinder. Click. Yeah. Click. Oh, that's the best shit ever. That's what I like. What's your favorite thing? I like when the gun shoots fast. If you put Tannerite in the car, it explode. Okay, but have you heard the feed mechanism on like, a Browning high power, like lock back? Have you heard the slide lock back on that and just like slick? Oh, wow, that's fucking cool. What? That's nice. Have you ever just heard the fucking 92 FS like slide apart on the receiver? Just the slide of taking the upper slide off of the lower receiver and just and then the barrel comes out. Pop. Dude, I don't give a fuck. I can make up a fucking shotgun. I can make up a fucking machine gun. You guys ever seen an M249 fire? Okay, that's cute. Have you ever heard the sound of a well-mic'd table when someone sets the fucking barrel of a P90 down on microfiber cloth on it? That's good shit. Ah! Yes! Pop, click, shoot. Pow. Very good stuff. I always knew that melon skull thing was bullshit. It's horse shit. I don't know where it comes from. They're a good way to aim at a head. It's about the size of a head. A normal watermelon, not like the super size ones at the store. It's a really good stand-in for a watermelon or for a head, and it's easy to aim at and draw targets on it because watermelons, unlike most other melons, have striations that make it easy to draw stuff on it. Like, and know that's halfway done. That's why they're good for it. But like, a head is made out of different stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, hey, did you know that a leather couch is a really good stand-in for a fucking feather bed? How? You know? Ugh. The worst one is that Rhodesia Boo administrator results. I think I've seen that before. Thank you, by the way, for the 10 Canadian dollars. Have you ever ventured on LARP tube like Meyer Flyers, Skytoxel, etc.? There's some real schizos. I have not. CN Arsenal is also good. I think I watched some of their stuff. Tommy's teen fans in the comment section seem impressed, but why would anybody want to watch it themselves? He's so lame. I mean, yeah, he does the fucking copyright claim shit, so I don't give a fuck anyway. Oh, the flesh simulator stuff we're going to be talking today is fucking Fridgegate, which is fucking hilarious, and I can just look at my Discord, so. Chat, you may see yourself on screen. Also, Preem Click Clack is the HK slap. I want to do that one time. Talking about the MP9. MP5? MP5. MP9. MP5. Gunbelievable is good. Tech connections for weird pistols. Paste. Tactical Girlfriend made some good videos for beginner shooters. See, there you guys go. I like the clicks of a well-oiled lever action. The coolest lever action I've ever seen was at a pawn shop in Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, or outside of it. And it was a lever action shotgun, and I'd never seen such a thing. And I now know that I probably should have bought it and found a way to hold on to it because I think it was an extremely rare gun. We may have talked about this already before as well. I think Beauty Dish is the best light. It's crazy as a single light. What do you guys think? Right? Pretty good shadow fall. Nice. You see where the lines are? They're not too hard. Just a little bit of blur. And then this dappling effect where you see, like, I don't know, how can I show it best? I have to go right here. Yeah. See how there's actually a little bit of shadow? That's actually from the grid that's in it. Wiggle it. You guys can see the grid bouncing back there. I kind of like it. Ever since I got this fucking Beauty Dish, every other type of light that I use has kind of been like not as good. I need to not have it hanging up like that. It actually could stand to be further away from me too. Thomas is very unbothered and above it all. He has no way a massive insecure dork who is easy manipulated. Yes. I just gotta talk about this guy for a second. Okay, I have people steady fucking whining at me about the video. His audience, Tommy Gantz, a guy on the internet, his audience goes fucking in super duper hard into the like, Twitter matters. Twitter is real life. You know, I don't have a blue check mark. So everything that I make is like any post that I make is pretty much, you know, not shadow banned, but like it's suppressed because Twitter sends me messages and says, you don't have a blue check mark. You would get, literally, we would give you 10,000 more views on this dumb, on, you know, the words Tommy's on drugs. We will give you fucking 10,000 more views on this than your 243 you have right now if you just had a blue check mark. Like, okay, yeah. No, I'm good. I'm good. I don't care. Fuck. An 1887 Winchester. You talking about that shotgun? I hope it wasn't something that was that old and cool, but it was very old. Very old. Very like. It was probably still steel, but you know when steel is really old from that era, it looks like iron. The metal parts of it look like iron. And the reason I didn't get it was because it was broken and the buttstock of it was like cracked. So it was like shady to hold. And the guy was like, you probably shouldn't buy that if you want to shoot it. And a part of me heard what he was really saying, which is what I should have gone with, which was you should buy that if you want to own one of the coolest things that you'll ever own. You know? I'm a fucking idiot. If I was going to own a gun, I'd want a Jazeel, the coolest looking rifles I've ever seen. Well, you can't really own a Jazeel. You have to make it, right? Jazeel, if you know, I'm thinking correctly, those are the traditional Afghanistan sniper rifles from back in the day. They're like 5-6 feet long at times. Fucking very cool. No, you're not locking me out, by the way. I've seen the Chinese clones, but never an original. It was definitely original. Whatever I saw in that pawn shop in 2007 was definitely original, whatever it was. And it was fucking old as fuck. Anyway. So yeah. Bro, I can't get over this picture of Empath Chan. He's looking like a fucking Muppet. Drug Muppet. Oh yeah, I guess I should just do it on the Discord. Tommy's fans have been on the fucking Twitter, man. They care more than he does by a lot. Fucking, I wonder if he's, that's what I want. Flesh Simulator. Tommy just keeps fucking sending tweets at me from behind a ban. I don't know why. I can't even at Flesh Simulator. But he ats me and everything. It's fucking nuts. Don't care, don't care, don't care. AI, don't care. Him and his people are like, I don't know. I think Twitter is like their comfort zone, so they feel happy there, and they go on Twitter and they're like, "Oh, I'm comfy, small, it's happy, you know, I'm safe here." But like, he's in a rapidly dwindling space online, and it's fucking amazing to see. He's entering an era of cringe, basically. That's kind of. Ooh, I have a gas blowback airsoft Car 15. I'm trying to fit it out like Delta has. I think it is one of the coolest rifles in the world. Oh, fuck yeah. Gas blowback. You didn't delete Discord? Yes, I didn't. Octobox is my favorite light modifier. Has the attributes of a beauty dish and a softbox. I was thinking about getting an Octobox. I have a ball. That's pretty good too, but it eats too much. My light is not bright enough for it, and I don't want to turn my camera's ISO down to 1600 where it would work, so I keep it. I like this beauty dish right now. If he's adding you all the time, then that means he's proud of the fact that he knows your actual account. He has it memorized. He'll at Tyler Westside, and then I'll talk about it on the Discord, and I think he deletes the things. Let me see. So recently he was involved in what we call Fridgegate, which is just fucking hilarious. I gotta get in here. Where are these pictures? I'm gonna need to make like, yeah, dude, people keep talking about making a fucking Westside Tyler wiki to maintain all this shit. It would be so much easier for me to look at. I could just have my own Kiwi farms and just fucking look at that when I needed to find stuff instead of scrolling up ad infinitum. But basically, the Flesh Simulator thread on my Discord had pretty much died because I didn't fucking care anymore. There's nothing more. There's really next to nothing to talk about except for this because it's just funny as shit. But basically, where's the for? I was just seeing it. Basically, Mouse Landlord, Noah, the only good Noah, knock on wood, has. He kind of like reinvigorated it, right? Because no one was talking on the thread anymore. No one gave a shit. There's nothing new. Like if Flesh Simulator is not talking about me, I don't care that much. The last time I was looking at his account, he was talking about his docking fetish. He put stuff down the end of his dick. It's disgusting. Whatever. I don't know. So I'm like, yeah, I'm good on this. That's gross. That's gross, and I'm not interested. I don't feel like talking about that. To a degree, I wonder if it even was like it was bait. You know, you watch a different drama channel, and like, oh no, yeah, they would have been on that like white on rice. They would have been all over that shit. By the way, today's guava jarritos, jarritos guava. Que buenos son. But anyway, yeah, Mouse Landlord came back and was talking about he was ducking a fight or whatever the fuck Tommy was. And, but Mouse was like, yeah, the reason I really wanted to go ahead with the scrap was because of the original fridge gate. So people wanted to know how tall Tommy Gant was, how tall Flesh Simulator was, because, whatever, right? I am 6'4". I will lie about how tall I am to make myself seem shorter in times when it's funny. I am actually 6'4". I'm big. This is, for size reference, this is a Telecaster. This is a Fender Telecaster. This is the size of a Telecaster next to me. So if you've ever been near a Telecaster, this is my head and the size of my head next to a Telecaster. Tiny little guitar to me. Big-ish guitar to other people, right? There we go. I'm 6'3". I think I was misweighed. I hope I was misweighed at the doctor's office. Right now, I'm fucking 290. Womp. I started working out again, and I'm on a bulk because I need to rebuild all the muscle I lost from when I was crippled. And I may be bulking too hard, which is crazy because I have abs a little bit. I don't have like 7% body fat abs, but I've got it, and I don't have like big love handles or anything. So I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna look like when I finally go on my cut here in 4 or 5 months. I think absolutely insane. I am large. There is no way on earth. Basically, I was like, yeah, I should fight Tommy because he keeps talking about raping me or whatever. Let's see if you got it. Let's see if you can do it. All right. Hand to hand. Let's go to fucking Street Beefs. And he had to respond because he's in the fucking like Sam Hyde universe where you got to fucking scrap with people. And that's fine with me. I get it. He's my peer, by the way. I'm not going to just fight like every random fucking guy. I would just run out of time. There's no way to fight everybody. As sad as it is. I'm not Sakuna as much as I should be. But I'm a larger guy, right? There's no way for me to get underneath the heavyweight minimum. Not unless I cut off a foot, okay? And so it was basically like, everyone's like, okay, Tyler, probably Flesh Simulator shouldn't fight you because you'd probably kill him. I'm like, yeah, probably. So really got aimed at Maoist. So Maoist Landlord might be scrapping with Tommy. Tommy's like, I don't know, Maoist looks a little overweight. All right, whatever. Tommy looks like a fucking Q-tip, a pregnant Q-tip. He looks like a Q-tip in its fucking first trimester. They're gonna scrap maybe in like Halloween area of the year of the calendar. And Maoist said the reason that he was like, okay, actually, I think I would accept this is because of the first fridge gate, the first part of fridge gate. Tommy fucking Gant's fridge gate, where during one of his videos, he gets something out of the refrigerator. I'm assuming, I can't remember what video it's from, but I'm assuming it's a nice cold bottle of vodka because I think that's what he subsists on. And when he's getting into the fridge, he's noticeably shorter than the fridge. Well, noticeably to me. I'm taller than my refrigerator. I posted my pic on my fucking Discord somewhere. I don't know what to tell you. But either way, we used some like math. The Discord used some mathematics to determine how tall he might actually be. And they're like, well, that refrigerator, if he's that much shorter than it, he's probably only about 5'8", maybe 5'10" at best. And fucking UAE Falconry started fucking with him. And this dipshit, Flesh Simulator, started posting pictures of himself next to refrigerators. And his fans are so cocked. They're like, whoa, dude, the menacing aura of this. Oh my God, that's so fucking cool. You should get Creator Clash going again. I do not have the clout to ask people to fight. But if there was a Creator Clash, I would absolutely sign up for it. I want to fight, you know who's big as fuck? Harley from Epic Mealtime. I think he's got like 4 inches on me. I think he's like 6'8". I want to fight a guy that big. That'd be fucking awesome, man. Dude, you know how hard it is to find somebody that's like that much bigger than you? It's rare. Like, once you hit 6'4", you notice how tall other people are, because then you see them. You get in crowds and you're like, oh, hey, you. And they're like, yeah, you. Cool. For pregnant Q-tip, the $2, thank you. So Mao said, like, yeah, that was pretty much the impetus for him going like, oh, actually, you know, I could fight. And this started off a whole series of fuckawiths, usually from Exotic Falcony, from Bernie. I guess let's not call him Bernie, it's easier. Or UAE, I don't know. Falcon, Birdman. Birdman started fucking with Tom, and it got Tom to start posting additional photos of himself in front of refrigerators, which the people on my Discord broke down like crazy. It's been nuts. I really want to find these. Oh, I know what I should just do. In this has image. There we go. See, I'm not stupid. I said. So let me keep going. Page 2. So fucking kill Mickey Mouse, who's fucking resident stray cat on our server, and like an absolute fucking demon about doing mathematics and drawing lines on pictures. Fucking broke down the math via Pops. Jesus Christ. Broke down the math via Pops cereal boxes to figure out exactly how tall this dipshit is. And I'm almost to it. Hold on. Fix up X. Oh, fuck yes. So we have this. And this started off the fucking this started off the fucking moments of the week. It's been amazing. So yeah, we have this here. But it was a public Discord, so whatever. All right, so the fridge is roughly 5 1/3 family-sized Kellogg's boxes tall. Those boxes are 13 inches, which means you're looking at around 69 inches or 5'9". In the close-up, his head's poking out above the fridge a bit, so I'd put him somewhere around 5'10". And this picture that Flesh Simulator shared of himself is just miserable. First off, he's got his feet out. Gross. His legs are the legs of a guy who's never done anything like ever. I'm surprised he can play the drums. He mustn't do much kick, because goddamn, no calves. One of my favorite parts is the amount of space between the front of his hips and the front of his shirt. Most people missed it, but his shirt hangs off his fucking goocher so fucking far that it covers up his whole left arm. It looks like his hand's coming out of the shirt. This is insanity, dude. Absolute fucking madness. I don't like it. It's insane. He just I guess if my man gets his shirts from the old man store. He got the whole titty fold coming right off the end of that fucking, right off the end of that thing. It's unbelievable. What is the cereal he's eating? What is it? Cheerios, Rice Krispies. Is that Cocoa Krispies? And then Corn Pops. That's a crazy amount. This is unusable cleaning supplies. Target box. He posted this though, and Kill Mickey Mouse started breaking down the geometry of the fucking fridge relative to him. I don't have anything to do with any of this. I know I get blamed for it. I guess it's my Discord. I don't know how mad you can really get over the existence of it, but I didn't ask for it to happen. I'm just happy it did. It was so fucking funny. Like, I was crying, and like, there's no way to expand on how fucking hilarious this is. Oh my god. So he's I guess a little less. He's just a little over 5 family size Kellogg's boxes tall. Oh my god. The dishwasher is 33. So yeah, he starts doing responses. The dishwasher is 33.5 inches high. Standard counter height. Box of Corn Pops is 12. Can I fit 3 of those boxes? He's like just getting absolutely blottoed. So he's using his fucking phone. Oh, I'm so sorry. I gotta bring this over here. He's using his phone to measure it. And the funniest part about it is that I don't even think the fucking measurements are properly aligned in the phone. It's just fucking unreal. Like, who does this? Also, the clear downgrade in wherever he was living to this place that has whatever the fuck, the fucking pre-suicide bachelor fridge. He had a fridge with ice in it, with an ice maker, but now he's on this. God damn, that's fucking funny. Keep going down. Oh, this is also where we have the new game is if Tommy ever posts a picture. Any picture he posts of his house, you have to try to find the secret booze that's in it. There's always liquor hidden somewhere, like Where's Waldo, and you've got to try to find where the liquor bottles are. I think they're over here in this case. There also might be some right here. Those might be the tops of liquor bottles. He's always got a Where's Waldo fucking liquor bottle hidden somewhere in the house. And any picture, some of it's obvious, sometimes it's not. The final statement is the last liquor bottle is him. Oh my god. Just a wretched existence. I don't know. He started posting these. He's too young for these, despite how old he looks. This is like millennial wide eye posting. I don't know. I never got too into this. This is a Kevin Smith post on Twitter from 2011 when he finds out that there's a new comic book being released. So we start talking about how short he is, and it causes like a whole thing. And now he's taking like dick pics. Can we get an even more ominous angle, please? Because he doesn't have anyone to hold it. Yeah, I just realized they asked him for another picture. He's got to put on something else because that last shirt you could see straight up. He had to put on something that has some pullback. Because this bowling shirt he was wearing hangs so far off his gut that you could probably see straight up his gut. They had to put a different shirt on. He's got some fucking crazy cum stains on the front of this. What the hell are these? What is this? I haven't even pointed this out. Why has he got Busto stains on his jeans? Why did he take a picture with cum stains on his pants? Why is he in the cum stained pants? Oh, dude, Jesus Christ. When are you gonna take the low angle picture wearing. I'm gonna wear something so they can't see my stomach. I'm gonna wear my cum-stained black pants. What the fuck? Why would he post this? What the fuck? Is that what he's wearing for shorts in the one above? Hold on. That is. Yeah, so it's these. These black shorts. He had to put a fucking jacket on because he can see up his fucking gun. He had to put a jacket on because the fucking shirt hangs out so far. But he forgot to change the cum-stained black shorts. What the fuck is wrong with him, dude? I put those cum stains there. Those aren't real. I did this to fool you. He got fucking cum stained shorts on. It's insane. So there's a bunch of fucking male investigations. I don't know what the fuck you would call this. Height investigating. Oh my god. And apparently other stuff gets picked up. What is this? Yeah. Kiwi Farms is picked up on this, and they also find it fucking hilarious. Someone to the Twitter said, yeah, this is a different fucking fridge. Keep going. I wonder if he rents houses to film in. Absolute insanity. Kiwi Farms has picked up on this and said some of the funniest shit ever. Oh, here we go. What in the fuck? What does he have here? Look at that fucking head. God damn. The unevenness of the male pattern baldness is fucking tremendous. So this is Cocoa Krispies. He's got Pops, he's got Cocoa Krispies, and then he's got Vita Bella, made in Italy, which I guess is just pasta cereal. I've never heard of that before. I'm gonna make that my new fucking screensaver. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. I gotta scroll down for the rest of this, because it's even fucking funnier. So apparently throughout all of this, Kiwi Farms has been more and more being like, yo, this is fucking cringe, and this guy has fucking he has foot soldiers. It's like Destiny's Community. He's got foot soldiers that go into other communities, and they're like, I don't know, I think that Flesh Simulator is actually kind of based. Which is almost impossible to say. Like, your guy covered himself in fake blood, took an L to a Twitter user, got made fun of lightly, freaked the fuck out, and then deleted all of the channel videos, and then none of it, and then, so, it seems like he's being milked like crazy. Yeah, that's just part of his master plan. I don't know if you know this, but he's kind of a badass. Yeah, they're foot soldiering in the Kiwi Farms, and it's ending. It's fucking ending. And so we have one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. Only I care about this. Only I think this is funny, because this is just from my world. On the Pod Awful episode, Pod Awful is the guy that shared gay porn on my server and then got banned for sharing the gay porn. I still don't know that move. That's crazy. Very old school. On the Pod Awful episode, Flesh referenced a picture of a skinwalker, quote unquote, or something from X that he called a genuine cognito hazard, citing other Twitter users' experiences, taking them at face value rather than entertaining that they were shitposts. He was so concerned about mentioning it that he was talking about cutting the part out because he was afraid others would seek the photo out. The whole moment was so schizo-coded, it reminded me of a young Charles Carroll. I want to see this picture. Are you guys ready? I'm going to show you a cognito hazard. You might want to click away from the video. You're going to see the scariest thing ever. This is... Flesh Simulator was on Twitter with his fans being like, oh my god, nobody's seen this. Thank you, Farrah Cat, for the 1 month. The local classic of manlet measurement. Yes. Inside outside house tour. oh. This is it. Which is the most bog standard X shit ever. It's like AI Native American person. I have no idea. It looks like Social Repose. Do you guys know who Social Repose is? He's the guy that goes to a park and starts fucking screaming tonight will be the night that I will suffer you. He's dressed like a fucking emo Native American person. He is honky. That's what this looks like. This almost got him. Almost got him, dude. Watch out now. Watch out now. Somebody put his face on there. Very, very nice. But the killer is this. Oh no, it's a skinwalker in front of a fridge. How will you ever get to your mixers? My tonic's in there. How will I get to my tonic if this waking nightmare is between me and the refrigerator? Seriously, that's it? Yes. Dude, it's too far, dude. The fucking cringe LARP shit is so fucking next level. I showed my wife that. I read that post to her and I was like, "Are you ready to see this?" And she's like, "Yeah." She, like, we were at dinner. She got, like, almost visibly pissed at me because it was such a letdown. She went, like, are you fucking with me? And there's something else? Or is, like legitimately, this is the picture from the thing. So I'm like, yeah, that's fucking stupid. I don't want to hear about any more of that. Awesome. Yes. Oh, my God. Another win for a Sneed poster. It's true. Oh my God. I'm just like, I'm dead. I'm dying. I'm beside myself. It's the funniest shit. It is the funniest fucking shit. And I think that's kind of the end of it. There's nowhere to go from there. I don't care that much anymore. You know, it's, I guess if you're an actual drama channel, you have to care deeply about this stuff and, like, you know, 4-hour video. Can I say that? Oh my God. You know what I'm not watching? Because it's 4 hours long. The fucking 4-hour long Kilo fucking Hassan Good video that's called Hassan Bad. That's a 4-hour long dick suck. It's crazy work. I think it's mostly about Diorio too. It's all slop mafia motherfuckers. But, like, dude, how long is this thing? YouTube.com. Kilotonics. It's like somebody heard me do the fucking.
Certainly anyone.
I mean, he's not doing terrible views on it. I think I saw him watch this on stream. It's got 46K views. I mean, I don't know if that's good or bad. I really don't know how to work that out. I try to watch it. It's boring. It's like we're into like the fucking 700th of this. I think this actually, yeah, did need to be a few different videos. Because you guys are like, there's a whole part on Nicholas Diorio from 234 to 36. Half hour on Nicholas Diorio. Which, you know, hey, he's a big guy. You can fit a lot in there. Wonka. But goddamn, it seems like it should be multiple videos. 3 hours and 57 minutes long is fucking insane. Let me actually try some of this. Let me see what's he got on for the Diorio. What's he got on for the Diorio? Because so much of it is just like rehash. That's the problem too. These are all fucking, these video fucking retrospectives are just so much rehash. Like I can't care that much. Maybe for somebody it's new material, but I don't think like anyone in that entire sphere, it's gonna seem new. You know what I mean? Like Hassan fans have already seen this. They already have their opinions on almost all this shit. Fucking everybody that I know and everybody in my community, same thing. 3 Tylers tweaking at the camera in the music video is scarier. Thank you. My favorite thing about his fridge is that it opens on the wall side. He's definitely in a coach house. Was he living at his parents' place in Virginia and they made him stay in the guest house? Sam rules. She's right. She is right. She's almost always right. I know Kilo. Kilo's the one that made the Sunday response piece after well, a year ago, whatever, after the fucking Pixie thing dropped the first time. It sounds like a Noah Diver drink. It does. Commentary trying to cozy up with Hassan is so blatant and cringe. It is weird as fuck. It's especially dangerous too, because all of the people that are trying to cozy up to him are doing it kind of reactively to Diorio. But it's like it's fucking front loaded with people that have weird statements on the record and outright pedophiles. Fucking insane. It's gonna blow up in Hassan's face if he fucking platforms any of them, like miserably. I've already set it up so I can fucking capitalize on it. Goddamn. Defending him from what? From what exactly? I think just from literally people. CPS gets called Snarkafesto. What is that? Oh, the Hassan nuke, I guess. A bunch of Ethan Klein bad. And then CPS with Ethan Klein. I'll sue you with Ethan Klein. Cameron F305. I can't remember that. And then the last chunks are all fucking commentary people. And then also Tectone. It's all over the fucking place. There's almost no chance on Earth it's cohesive and straightforward. But I guess I'll watch a little bit. I kind of wanted to. Yeah, I have an hour. Let's see if I can pay more attention to this Kilo video or some delicious Deadlock. Also, I play Deadlock now because I'm fucking cool. I'm a cool guy, a cool Deadlock playing individual. Oh, yeah, and I wanted to do this. So, this is why I'm doing this. I need to test TTS. I can turn it on now. You can turn on the TTS. What'll happen next? Okay, so I should start it with... Should I just turn it on all of them? Yeah, because I'll just get a bunch of little tiny ones probably. That's not horrible. Discord, chat message, super chat? Yes. So this will only work for super chats. It won't be on message milestones or anything. I swear to God, I programmed this in here already. Conditional, chat message. Text to speech, add. Windows, voice, Microsoft Zero Desktop, I think is the one that works every time. Default output. Put this on DLZ Creator 1 to 2. Why not? Volume 100. Speech message should be $message, right? That's how you do the commands in this. It's not literally going to say $message. Let me make sure. Nope. Didn't want to do that. Want to do that. Amount, tier, user. Message. Test command.
President Sunday's real name is Noah Driver.
It works.